map. Jim, actually, you're not showing your camera anyway. You could post a map sometimes.
I might be able to do it.
If or whatever, don't have to. But so I'm going to be running Sprite as well, actually. Now, because I don't know where Nestor is. He's just hasn't been very consistent. I don't know where he's been. But he did have some internet issues. Told me he was staying at a hotel for a while. I was like, okay. Haven't heard from him. But anyway, so we can kind of start. You guys retreated back into the tunnel a little bit, and a couple rounds have gone by. You guys have chatted a little bit, and you've been, okay, I think there's quite a bit of water there. Should be enough. Using your mathematical skills, you kind of thought, okay, possibly. It seems the animals are segregated and leave each other alone. I don't know if there's what there's different possibilities, definitely. But I'll give you guys another round or so, and then now recall about every while I roll random encounters, and there's other things going on here as well.
Yeah, so now that we're kind of I moved back inside the room here. I'll turn around to everyone and be like, yeah, listen, these manticores, they can throw these spikes up, so we got to be careful with whatever it is we do. We could try breaking the glass and flooding some of the lower levels, but then, yeah, at the end, we don't have a way to get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the situation here.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have that we can kill the manticores with that don't risk?
Give me 1 minute. I'm going to look at Sprite's spells a minute.
What about any sleep or hold spells that we have that might work on the animals?
Mm-hmm.
Or
they won't work on monsters.
No, especially, yeah, they got to be low level for sleep spells. I'm just scrolling through my
and hold only works against humanoids. Like, it's got a list of stuff that they work on, and
the other thing too is I don't know how good of a view we have from up top of the manticores in particular.
Sprite cast detect illusion spell. Like near the entrance, and it goes out quite a ways, and he just goes to the entrance and he pulls out these components and mutters his stuff, and this little aura goes out, and he's looking now with his eyes kind of glowing this weird sheen. It is real, I'm afraid. Pulls out his pipe. Gets ready to cast mirror image.
All right, I do have a plan as well, something we could do. Unless you guys are really adamant about you don't want to kill these creatures, I could cast Cloud Kill down there and just let it would just waft down and it wouldn't be good.
Do some damage, perhaps.
Yeah.
Silence is consent.
What does he cast, Jim?
I'm going to get ready to, I'll step into the room and cast Cloud Kill. I'm just double checking the range.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Ooh. Will that like cascade down on the top of the water and then roll into the bottom?
Yep, it'll just keep going down.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Are the scorpions on our side, Darren? Or are they kind of dispersed on their tier?
Yeah, it looks like they're right near us.
What's the range on that, Jim?
Area of effect 40 feet wide, 20 feet high, 20 feet deep, and then it just moves.
And then it just what?
It moves like I'm just double checking it.
Because it looks to me like we're 40 feet at least, 10, 20. the doorway. 10, 20, 30,
That's 50
40.
feet you have to reach if you're casting it from the doorway minimum. It has to, well, you move it though, right?
Yeah. It's just like the area of effect is that big, and then the spellcaster can kind of push it forward, and then it'll just keep sinking down across all the levels. So like some of it will be able to move along the tiers, and then some of it will just be going straight to the bottom.
Wow.
That's genius.
So here's what we're going to need to do, though. We should probably Gwyden with you and I at least, maybe the crossbow guy in the back is I want to be sure that these manticores aren't going to be throwing their spikes at me while I'm casting the spell, or else I might lose it.
Okay.
So I might need a little bit of protection.
Well, if you can cast it from the door and push it, is that 10 feet going to make the difference? Because it seems like you're at risk if you're at the lip of the shelf, but it sounded like if you took a step back, you weren't.
Yeah, so here's what I'll do is the range itself is 10 feet. So then it'll start at that point. So I was thinking even if someone just wants to kind of stand in front of me, all it is because it'd be casting on the other side of the person. But then again, if the manticore fingers come up, then it'll hit them.
And you do get +2 for the ledge.
Mm-hmm. I still just don't want to risk it. It's 5 segments, so I'm just going to do it quick. But yeah.
Yeah, you have to stand up though and stuff. Yeah, so
exactly.
Okay, go for it. And you got good armor class, Gwyden. Get up there.
I'll get the pavés from the shield from the crossbow guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, you can pull. Yeah, you'll have like you'll be +5 on your armor class.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's like 24 of these spikes come flying up.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite crazy. They each can throw 8. But to start with, you evoke your spell. Okay, so we're going with this. Anyone else got any ideas what they're going to do while this happens? Now, this cloud does damage every round, so to speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't necessarily, it wouldn't go into the water, right?
No, probably wouldn't affect anything in the water, no.
No, it would just kind of pour over the water and then go down.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We're starting. Everyone else ready, whatever actions they want. Sprite's going to cast a mirror image on himself.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 4 sprites suddenly. And this cloud suddenly appears and broils, and the animals, shy away from it. The ones in the water kind of shy away right away, and it just moves down into the deep part of the tier, right?
Yeah, and if it's 40 feet wide, it might clip a couple of those scorpions, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it's 40 feet wide.
Yep.
Wow. So that'll. How deep is it?
20 feet deep.
Okay, 40 feet wide. Wow. So it spreads out pretty good. Okay, so those 2 scorpions get a hit, and then it goes down in the bottom tier. Now they don't have magic resistance, and they of course. So what kind of damage does it do? Do they get a resistance roll?
Okay,
saving throw?
It slays any creature with fewer than 4+1 hit dice. Creatures with 4+1 to 5+1 hit dice save versus poison at -4 on the dice roll, and creatures up to 6 hit die to save versus poison normally or be slain by the cloud.
Wow, that's so if they have over 4 hit dice, they make a saving throw. Because the giant scorpions do.
So if they are a 4 or 5 hit die monster, they're at -4 on their saving throw.
Ouch. Okay, so and then they're slain?
I believe so.
Now I have to check one quick thing, because there's some of these creatures might have immunity to poison, slight chance. Forgot about that. Yeah, scorpions probably don't, though, I'm thinking.
I'm looking through the Unearthed Arcana as well, because it might be in the DM guide. There actually is a straight up number, though, because even if they are stronger creatures, they take hit points damage from the cloud.
Sorry, I missed it. They take how much damage?
Sorry, I'm just looking it up right now in
Oh.
the DM guide.
Okay, because those 2 scorpions get clipped, and I was going to make a saving throw -4, right?
Yep.
Okay. And the one does pass, the first one, but the second one does not. Oh, that's a powerful spell.
5th level.
That's a great idea. That spell was perfectly made for this.
So yeah, it seems to be. So again, damage, Jim. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm just skimming
Okay.
through.
So the water creatures aren't affected because actually the sea lions, well, they're in the water. Yeah, that's a good spell. See, the sea lions actually breathe oxygen, I think.
So yeah, if they got to come up, there's just, I guess, a chance.
Yeah, I'll give them a bonus on their saving throw. But again, scorpions, what did it? Did it get them?
The one that failed its saving throw for sure is dead, or because it says even up to 6 hit die monsters. If you don't save, then you're dead.
Okay, good. So that one falls under that category. So it did fail, and it dies. It curls up and shrivels. It curls up in the corner. This one here, shriek, and the other one scampers away. Okay, the sea lion cloud moves down, and
level spell.
This one saves, and this one definitely does not. But this one has a few more hit dice, so.
And then so it says if they have 7 or more hit dice, for every round they're in the cloud, they take 1 to 10 hit points of damage.
Okay. Where's my pencil? No. Hold on, I gotta grab my pencil.
And it's going to last 11 rounds as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. The vapors are heavier than air, and they sink to the lowest level of the land. Cannot penetrate liquids, nor can it be cast underwater. So it can move up to 10 feet per round, and since it lasts 11 rounds, because you're 11th level?
Yep.
It takes 5 rounds to get down there.
Yeah, but
As
it
it
does
moves.
okay.
Yeah, so it slowly seeps down the tiers, and then it leaks into the bottom area. Now, these manticores know something's wrong, and they stay away from it. Like they move back toward the back of the room.
But I do think if you keep it moving, you've got enough.
Yeah, because it'll billow up down there, like they won't be able to escape it.
So what's your armor class? Is like -9 right now?
Mine's 3.
I met Gwyden, he's in front of you?
Yeah, with that bonus, -9.
So you guys are just showered with darts. They're just peppering all around. Like it's a big shotgun blast. They basically have to get a 20 to hit you.
With a
Wow. So these darts just.
my armor class 2.
And, well, he's in front of you, Jim.
Yeah.
And so he takes his shield is just porcupined. And the thing goes down, and they're resetting or something, and everyone else just holding action.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm still in defense mode.
Okay, you're showered again, and the rounds go by as this thing just goes down the tiers. Blue, it kills one of the scorpions. Now it's been 4 rounds, and these guys shoot another volley. Oh, that time they did get a couple hits after all those rounds. There's like 75 shots or something. 2 hit. Let me double check damage. A couple get through. Quick here. Oh, 1 die 6. Okay. So you do take, ow, that's a good roll. 9 points damage, Gwyden. And now the last round, the cloud does go into the bottom part, Leto, and
Yeah.
you're kind of pushing it. Now, how far can you push this thing?
It goes to the lowest level of the land.
And
Like,
then it
just-
starts filling up this area. Now it has enough
Yeah.
volume to fill up this full level.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just actually going to do some quick math on it because I assume that is it like 10 feet high in the squares down there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to do some quick math, but I'm pretty sure it might even reach into the sea lion or whatever you were calling them area.
Oh, yeah.
So if they have to come up for air, then there's even more chances they might suffocate.
Nasty. It's like 1,000 square feet, right? So it's like 10,000 cubic feet at least, more than that. Anyway, so they get one more volley as the cloud keeps pushing. Actually, it takes another 1, 2, 3. It'll take another 4 rounds to fill that room up, like seep in there, right? Because at 10 feet, it creeps along, just keeps creeping, creep.
Yeah. Although, let me think. I'm just going to read
it's
again.
90 feet to the end of the room, which means if he keeps it moving forward, it will be in place in the last 2 squares where they're bottled up for the last 2 rounds.
So they started shooting. So they get a couple more volleys. If
I don't know if it says, because it says the range initially is 10 feet, but I don't think that means it moves. Oh, it does move. Yeah, way 10 feet per round.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, then you get a couple. They get a couple more volleys in desperation. I guess, yeah, that's all they can do. The other animals are just staying away and agitated and swimming around or are crawling around, are dying. So another shot. Oh, come on, roll 20. They get 2. Bleh.
3 more hits.
3 more hits, yeah. For a total of 11 points damage. Now these creatures start to squeal in pain and they take 1 die 10 hit points around, you're saying?
Yes. And
do they get a safe throw?
Yeah, it depends what hit dice they are. If they're over 7, then they just take, I think, 1 to 10 per round. But yeah, it says even creatures up to 6 hit die to save versus poison normally or be slain by the cloud.
Or slain. Wow, okay, these have 6 hit die each.
So yeah, they don't make their saving throw.
Wow, okay, so they shot their volleys. Gwyden, you've taken some, how many total damage? 16 or more, or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to roll 3. And these are normal saves?
Yeah, I think if they're 6 hit die, then they get a normal save. If 4 or 5 is the -4.
1 totally dies like instantly. Roll a crit fail. The other one is a 6th level fighter. And that's versus spells they're making saves or death save?
Pretty sure it's poison.
Poison, okay. So that's 11. So that one, the 10 failed just by 1.
Yeah. Yeah, save versus poison.
And there's 1 that survives. I guess, but every round it takes 1 die 10 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so this could be a slow, painful process. 2 of them right away die, thrash around, and thrash and die.
Did you roll the percentages to see if the other water creatures had to take air when it was over them?
The sea lions, I did roll for the sea lions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think because it's like a 40 by 20 by 20. So I'm wondering if it billows up to the next layer.
That's quite a bit of space.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit of quite a volume, and that's exponential too. Like that's a lot of volume. I'd say you'd be able to fill the bottom pretty well, and especially where you are and such.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Fairly well. Now, what's the duration, or does it have to dissipate? Because this creature starts howling and takes 1 die 10 damage.
If it took 5 rounds to get down there, it's got another 6 rounds of being active.
So you guys gonna hang tight in the tunnel while this thing thrashes around?
Oh, absolutely. Not much else I can do now.
No qualms. Yeah. All right. Well, I almost feel sorry for the thing. And it sits there and thrashing and taking damage.
Well, the ends justify the means.
The other two died. Well, that was a good idea. So far, so good. I'm just checking the hit points here. Okay, so was that the first guy? Did he make? No, the first guy died. So this was this middle. No, this is the last guy. Okay, he has 24 hit points. He was the weakest of them all. He actually died. That 27 hit points killed him. Well, well done, Jim. I'll give you 1,000 XP each for killing these 3.
Nice.
Personally, but the party will get more later, but that's for Lato.
Yeah, that's good.
And the cloud starts to dissipate after this time. It goes away, and the smell, and everyone else's eyes are watering and stuff, and kind of looking at Lato going, ugh. And the creatures down there are twitching and sputtering. And the other creatures is sort of mellowed out a little bit. They're agitated and just swimming around or crawling around. 1,000 each.
I wonder if that comes out his fingertips or if he breathes that out of his mouth.
Oh, and go ahead and I'll give you a couple thousand XP for being a stalwart bastion.
Yeah, go ahead and thank you. You should definitely.
Pin cushion defense.
Yeah, you got hit about 4 times. Actually, they did. With that many rolls, you're going to get a few 20s.
Oh, my God.
It just peppered. The doorway around there is just riddled. Looks like a freaking war zone. All right, so now what? That took about almost a turn. Well, actually, now it did by the time it dissipates. Oh, speaking of that.
I need to maybe look at getting a heal here. I'm okay, but if there's any combat, I'm down to basically 30 hit points, 29 hit points. So, has anybody got a heal left? I wonder.
I think I have a cure light wounds.
I think I have one potion of. Let me see. I think I've got one potion of.
Oh, I thought I rolled a random encounter there, but it's not. Nope.
Yeah, I can't do my psionics again today. I had to use those on myself earlier.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything. I'll take that cure light wounds actually.
Okay, here it comes.
Okay.
Nicely played, Darren.
All right, so you feel a bit better, Gwyden? And now what? You guys look at each other.
Oh, thank God. I thought that was a random encounter. I was like, it's caving in.
No, I thought I rolled one, but it's the opposite end of the die. You guys haven't had one yet.
So the first level are sea lions. Second level are these scorpions, and the third level are
sea lions.
Oh, the third level.
Be right back.
Sea lions.
Yeah, I wonder if we can get the crossbow guy to shoot down to where the manticores sort of are, and if we could maybe zip line down there with some rope, that'd be nice.
I think you're going to find all our ropes gone.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I figured. Poor Thrandrew. Gone but not forgotten.
So the first level is crayfish, and the third level there are the sea lions.
Yes. I do have another idea. I have the tongues spell prepared today. I could cast it and we could try negotiating with all these other creatures, basically tell them, listen, let us through and we'll free you or something, you know, try to pull that old card. Unless, what are you guys thinking?
I don't do well against water creatures. And there's a lot of water in this one.
Yeah, maybe we can get number 9 to maybe smash some of that. No, we don't. Okay, that's right. There's got to be something we have, even just for us to walk across.
Okay, are there walls on the sides of the land critters?
I imagine. Darren had that picture up on Facebook. I don't want to pull my Facebook thing up right now with the file or screen sharing, but
What I'm wondering is if we could break the first level and flood the second and kill the scorpions.
oh, yeah, that's pretty smart.
But then that means then we have 2 water levels we have to get past.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to be careful about an encounter where something could grab me and pull me in like a crayfish or something like that. Again, it'd be a pretty short ride for me with armor on.
Mm-hmm.
I could take it off, but then I wouldn't be able to really slug it out with these guys real well.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was that picture?
All right. Pardon?
We're looking back at the pictures of this. Here it is, yeah. So there are walls on the second land level with the scorpions too, right?
Or
it looks to me like there's walls.
One side there is. One side there's just a lip with water.
Okay. And another quick question, Darren. I did have rope on me, but did we use that during the mud room encounter?
Yes, we burned up our rope.
All of it? Okay. I'll just
a lot. And now I recall. Now, Zhang says that she could easily just jump down there.
Oh, for sure.
But not everyone could do that.
Anyone unencumbered could jump.
I know. But it's a little trickier to think. But she's a monk, 7th level monk. She could scamper down there.
Yeah, exactly. It's too bad we don't have rope that even she could get down there and secure it to something, and we could use it as a way to something to hold on to as we're going across. But we still need to maybe either just tell these monsters to get out of here, let us pass while we're trying to do this, and that we could free them afterwards. I do have that tongue spell. But
doesn't Zhang have the ability to speak to animals?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't she talk to the sea lions, and we might have some interesting ways of possibly turning the tides?
Well, the giant crayfish ignore her.
Yeah.
Like she tries to kind of, mind meld talk. She's like, something's blocking it. It's like they have some sort of, they're charmed or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, damn.
But now you don't have spikes being shot at you.
Yeah, exactly. No, we got a bit of time, it seems. Right, we just need to figure out a way to get across these levels because, Gwyden's all suited up in armor. So we almost need like a ladder or some sort of wood structure to put across the water areas. Because I feel like maybe the creatures won't be too quick to attack us now that we...
There is a rope you guys left back in the room with the slippery floor. Lito wasn't here. I do recall that. That's just that's 100 feet away or so around the corner.
Oh, okay.
It's over here. But you might need that to get back. It's because there's a slippery floor with a pit at either end, and it says it has 0 friction. So,
oh my god, that's amazing.
It was a neat little trap, but they figured it out and did the right thing. But there is 100 feet of rope there, so 75 at least.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step into the room, and I'm just going to do a walk around, and just kind of seeing if there is anything here. I figure that if someone had come through and they're able to, get in between these levels, maybe they left behind Ooh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going to start scampering.
Okay, make a surprise roll.
God damn it.
Anyone else doing anything while Leto's creeping around? Zhang's with you. Sprite's by the entrance.
What did he do?
He went around the edge.
Ooh, I was going to leave Nefertari close to the door until we figure this out because I don't want her getting eaten by crayfish.
I'm going to go with him if he's going near the water. So.
Okay, so you guys, the crayfish are following you, and one of them suddenly lunges out randomly.
Mm-hmm.
So make a surprise roll, and they surprise. If you guys roll a 1 to 3,
I rolled a 3.
you are surprised. Now they may be surprised as well, and they are. So that's nullified. Now we just roll initiative, but you guys declare your action first, and we'll start with Leto up front and move backward. Zhang is going to. Now the one seems to be jumping out at Leto, the front one, and you're not sure what the one next behind is going to do, but it might set him off or something. Apparently, they can reach this ledge.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't feed them, so eventually they're like...
We did feed them. We threw them some bread.
Yeah.
But even a small gesture goes a long way. But I guess not.
I started the feeding frenzy. All right, so go ahead, Leto. You got 5 seconds.
All right. I spin around. I noticed this thing jumped at me. I'm going to try to back a little ways away as I pull the wand of lightning bolts out, and I'm going to zap it, and hopefully all of those water creatures will be zapped.
You zap it in or the water?
Is it kind of half in the water when it's doing this?
Okay, too late. You shoot it. Okay, Zhang. Well, she will try to defend you and attack it. But this crayfish is jumping out of the water as well, Gwyden. You notice. You're not surprised, right? And so it's going to attack you, Gwyden. And this one back here is going to attack you, probably.
Okay.
You sense that. So moving back to Gwyden, what do you do?
Will it...
Got 5 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to step back away from the edge a little bit.
Okay, you step back from the edge. Okay, Sprite. He's going to cast a blur spell.
With that mirror image, he's going to pretty hard to hit.
Well, he cast the mirror image on you. I was going to have him. Actually, is what I meant to do, but
okay.
I miscommunicated that probably. So, Boudica, he didn't do that. Sorry, Jim.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to... I think as soon as I hear the sounds of people being surprised, I'm going to move into the room, defend my compatriots.
Okay. Now, I'm going to bring the turn order out. I'm going to erase everybody. Make a new run. I'll get you guys started first with...
And, of course, we can also call out to number 9.
He's far away. He won't hear you.
Never mind.
And isn't number 9 on the other side anchoring?
He didn't cross the room with the spikes because he couldn't figure out how to get him across there.
I see. Okay.
All right, now we will roll initiative. Dun dun. Oh, I rolled a 1. Ignore the second. Or no, I rolled a 3, pardon me.
Yeah, the 1 was the surprise.
Yeah. All right, so you get your wand of lightning out and let her rip. You blast that son of a bitch. Ooh, that was a good one. Did you guys hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
So I fumbled on the attack roll, but I don't think I need to make an attack roll with the
No, it just makes a...
just the damage?
Saving throw for half damage.
Cool. And it's a large creature?
And it failed its saving throw. It is a large creature. Oh, pardon me. Shoots back.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. So zap! This lightning
So
shoots.
I guess 21 damage, and
oh, nice.
in the water, like, do the other creatures get struck by the electricity as well?
No, and the lightning bolt hits it and just blasts off a piece of it. Oh, damn, I lost my page. 1 second. Number 29, number 29. Yeah, it would be nice to have a flesh golem around, but he's got limitations.
Oh, yeah.
Drat. Oh, I lost my page. That was a crayfish, right?
Yes.
Ooh, how much damage did you do?
21.
Why do we think they're following us around here?
Well, they're wanting food.
I wonder if we could feed them number 9.
Okay.
I don't want that to happen.
Wait a minute.
Hold that thought. There might be a time.
Okay, 1 second. It's still alive. Surprisingly.
But only just.
Yes. You took a piece of its carapace off. Is that how you say that? Carapace?
Carapace.
Right.
Meaning his soft, squishy underbelly is exposed.
Blam! And he just kind of shudders. And I'm going to give him a saving throw to see if he can still attack this round. And he can. He just made it. And now you can... Zhang comes in, though, for the coup de grace. And somehow kills this giant crayfish with her bare hands. No, she's got this chain with a big long 2-foot spike at the end, and she knows it's wounded seriously, so she just goes in and slips it neatly in its body.
And then we call out to the other crayfish, come on, eat this.
Fresh feed. No, they seem pretty pissed off now. It's on. They're attacking, and they got Gwyden cornered here. Gwyden, they're coming out at you.
All right, I'm going to take a swing. I get 2 attacks this round.
Okay, you attack the one on the left. Just
I've got it.
Or one on the right, I guess, would be whatever.
Yep.
Go for it. Ooh, that's close. That's a hit. Wow.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you guys are pretty tough. Those fighter tables. Ooh la la. Now it's 2 attacks this round. One at the end of the round.
Yep.
Okay, damage is 8 large creatures. So you hit the one on the right. Ah! And moving back to Boudica.
Yep, and
There's a giant crayfish there.
I'm going to try to stab the one that I'm closest to. And where
Go for it.
There it is. Oh, right.
And Sprite is going to attack the same one you're attacking. Oh, okay. Roll percentage die, Boudica.
Shit.
That's probably like a 27. That's probably like a no effect.
So you go down on your knee, you kind of wipe out somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay.
Yes. But you're okay. So you're semi-prone.
So I'm going to have to make a dex check to get back up.
Right. Yep, that would do.
Okay, so next round I'll make sure that we do that. And
Sprite does a little damage to this one. It's like, Gunthar. I renamed Jerem Gunthar, by the way. Call me Gunthar. He has his crossbow loaded. He'll shoot at that guy there. Seems to be a clear shot. Well, geez, he almost hit Sprite. No good. All right, so you guys are all done now? Okay, so that one died. Doesn't get to attack you, Leto. These 2 attack you, however, with their pincer. They get 1 pincer attack each as they lunge out, because they don't get full attacks if they lunge out. They're like, we'll take food. Oh, you have -4. Wow. But that 18's a hit. Now you have to make a what is it? A strength check to see if he grabs you.
Me?
Yeah.
Rolled over it.
So he grabs you.
Okay.
And he pulls you back into the water with him.
No. Don't
Okay.
worry, we'll get you, Gwen.
I'm going to break the glass. with my
Hold on,
second-
next round. Okay, so you take 3 rounds damage, and it pulls you into the water.
Can I, my second attack this round, can I hit the glass?
No.
Okay.
So he got him and pulls him in. This one over here goes for Boudica. And your armor class is 2. That's a hit. Make a strength check.
Darren, would it
Okay.
be a strength or a dex check?
It's about 10
strength
points
to
under.
get out of
It's
its
10 points
grab.
under my strength, so I think I got it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, but you do take die 12
Or-
damage.
Or something like that anyway.
3
It's
points
under,
damage.
It's well under my strength. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
And the
put
other
it
one
in my-
attacks Sprite, who is blurred. And that's a definite miss. And then they lunge out, try grab you, and then pull back into the water because they're not very good on the ledge. They normally get 2 attacks in the water, though. So next round, they'll have 2 attacks on you, Gwyden, and you're in the water right now. But you can make a open doors to break free next round if you wish.
Since he has me in one of his grips, can I get my second attack?
Ah, okay, yes, yes, okay. Yeah, I would.
And then I'm not sure if I'm attacking if the one that hit me is the one I hit the first time.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
One that hit you is fresh.
All right, here it goes.
Good hit, good roll. Oh, nice damage too. So you just did desperation, you're hitting it. Now you're -4, by the way, on your attack, but that's still a hit. As you do some good damage to this thing, not dead. They're both wounded now. You've taken a piece out of each, but now you're in trouble, of course, because he's pulling you into the water.
All right.
Okay. That's all good. Now the other animals, of course, are just scampering around. They know action's on. Is it feeding time? Oh, there's fighting on. They smell blood and stuff, and so but they can't get out of their areas. And so now we can declare our actions this round. Leto, you're first.
Okay, I imagine Jang is gonna run up to those other, like where Gwyden is, right?
Looks like it. Yeah, she spins around. Oh no, Gwyden! And
I'm going to move up to around where Zhang is right now. I'm going to cast 6 magic missiles at the one that's got Gwyden.
oh, nice.
I want to be just on this side of that massive crayfish, though, because I imagine if other ones are coming up from this way, they're going to have to either get through that or eat it or something.
Oh yeah, there is one making its way around. You can see him ripping. Next round, he's going to be there.
Yeah, so
And
I want to be like far enough away, and I got a lot of room to move this round. He's going to have to get through that other crayfish.
okay, your thingamabobbers go flying out.
Yeah, but we'll do that after.
I'm almost as concerned about the glass. Somehow we got to break this glass.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll drown if nothing else.
All right, so the damage is enough. I was thinking you do more than how much? Well, roll your damage. Let's see. Now, this is the one holding Gwyden. So Gwyden suddenly, whether this thing can still hold you when it's dead, we'll see.
I am going to try to do it with this thing. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's just 6d4 plus 6, so it's whichever roll. I see. Okay, that's not good. Got to find a way to change that.
All right, so what was damage was 24?
Yeah, it was just because it rolled two
Bolts
different.
flash unerringly. Either way, he's destroyed as bits of lobster go flying in every direction.
Nice.
Kerblam! Now I'm going to make a roll here. The creature still holds on to you. Though it's dead, the claw still has a hold of you. It's not going to cause damage, but it's going to encumber you. Blam! Another one down. And, oh, sorry, we didn't, that was declaring action, so we'll go to Zhang, who sees this one. Zhang dives into the water.
And Dean's here now.
And runs up and tries to help Gwyden get free. She just swims right in there and ends up beside him, pulling on the claw. Good timing, Dean. I might have got you in trouble. Right. But that's what he's going to do. And moving back, Gwyden, what do you do this round?
Holding my breath, of course.
Yes.
And
you will be drowned in roll of. Well, actually, let me roll that. If you like in this, because he's just holding you down right now, right? So time is an issue. You didn't get a big chance to take a big breath. You sucked in some water. It's not looking good. Just warning you.
Okay. I guess I'm going to try and, I don't know, guy, break. I don't know. I guess I'll just try and climb out at break.
Okay, you're going to make a open doors roll then. Try break out. Move back to Boudica.
I think I'm just going to keep, once I get up, that is, I'm going to keep swinging.
Okay. Sprite as well is going to help you, and Buddy's reloading his crossbow. Anyone left? Now, Dean, welcome, by the way. I'll give you control back. We are in about third round of combat. They killed the manticores. Jim dropped a cloud kill on him.
Oh, nice.
Pretty smart, yeah. And it went down naturally, gravitation. So we're on to the next round, or we're rolling initiative now to see who does first. You already shot your magic missiles, so we'll say that happened, Jim.
Yep.
Regardless. And I got a 3. Who's your initiative, dude or dudette? All right, they act first. Now this one comes 5, 1, 2, 20, 30. Okay, this one's just going to run up and be there next round. It just doesn't have enough movement to get there. This one who's holding you, I'm going to roll here again to see if its claw keeps just Oh, well, Gwyden, it does not. It had a strength of 17, by the way. And
yes.
And you just feel it go limp. The claw kind of just the thing finally dies, and then the next one though attacks you with 2 claws because you're in the water. Oh my god. Okay, let me double check. The 1 claw. Okay, make a strength check.
Okay, that one I passed.
Nice.
I think I passed that one.
Okay, so it clips you. Let me just double check damage real quick. Oh my god. I didn't think it did this much damage, but okay, well, this might hurt. Okay, take 18 points damage. And the other one missed. But the 1 claw dug in. And blood comes streaming into the water. But you're able to get a breath of air. You didn't drown. You had 1 more round before you would have been blacking out.
Okay.
Now back over here, Boudica. This one lunges out with its 1 claw attack once again. And snips you once again.
Well, fuck.
For 6 points damage.
Okay, that's not as bad as I expected.
And the one kind of is trying to grab Sprite, but he's this blurry little blob that won't sit still. And he can't grab him. And now it's your guys' actions. Leto, you shoot your magic missiles. Blam! Which would have went first anyway. Guy gets to shoot his crossbow. I guess, because missile. Anyone else have missiles?
Does the flesh column breathe? Does it need oxygen?
It's more animated. I don't think so. But no. So Zhang, I had you dive in the water and go to help Gwyden, but Gwyden's free now, apparently, and he's being attacked by this large giant crayfish, but it's in its element. You see it got a vicious strike on Gwyden, but you're there now beside him.
Can I try and push him up out of the water back onto the ledge?
And I'm going to try and scramble onto the ledge.
Sure, yeah. So you're going to help him out anyway, so you just continue, and with your help, you basically can scramble onto the ledge because it's about 8 feet deep, the water.
So, okay, so if I planted my feet on the bottom and just put his foot up in the air and give him a lift.
Okay, so you spring up on the ledge now, Gwyden. You're like, sputter. Boudica, your turn.
Yeah, first I'm going to try to get up. So I need to make a dex check.
Get up, stand up.
And definitely made it.
And did Gunther shoot his crossbow?
He did, he missed. Now you spring up and you can attack because you were just semi-prone, so you can...
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Ooh, that's a hit. And 8 points damage. All right, you do clip this sucker. These things are tough.
Good.
Yep. Sprite, he gets 2 attacks this round. And he hits. Good job. Very good. He always does well, doesn't he? Well done, Sprite. So he killed it. He goes in and helps you out, Boudica. And you see this blurry little 2-foot blur go in, and these blades flashing, and he chops off one of the tentacles it has, and then skewers its eye socket. With the other, he has this long dirk.
Christ.
And he gives. You hear this kiss being blown at you. There you go, lass. Now let's get this other one.
Flirty little fucker, isn't he?
Always, Sprite. Now, next round, let's declare. Now, Leto, the other one's it's coming at you.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to get a mouthful of magic missiles.
Another one. Blap, blap. Okay, now, Boudica, you spin around. You held your sword. You're pissed off. The other crayfish is you're not sure if it's going to go at Zhang, probably, because she's in the water. So, what do you do?
Yeah. I would think I'm gonna move toward them to try and.
All right, and Sprite's gonna take on this guy here, and that's it for the.
Well, he's pretty handy by himself, so I think he'll be able to handle it.
Here's Gwyden. You're just gonna hack that one, I imagine.
Yep.
This guy's reload his heavy crossbow, and the cat is just staying in the back. Now, it's too far from you now to give you its magical resistance protection. By the way, Jim, she has to be pretty close for that.
Oh, God damn it. All right. No, I'd rather her be safe right now. I'll take the hit. I don't want her risking getting taken by a crayfish.
Right.
Yeah, considering cat's the other white meat.
I've never heard that.
That was me just cracking a joke.
So you are attacking this one, Jim, with magic missiles. And everyone else attacking, and now the creatures are attacking. And initiative. If you would be so kind. I got a 4.
You got this, Gwyden.
Indeed. Somebody's got to roll that.
2.
Oh, so they attack, but the magic missile fires off. Now that takes 1 segment to cast, right?
Indeed. Okay.
Any more, this thing could attack you first. Pretty well. If it takes more than... Okay. Oh, you got a couple 1s in there. That'll be costly. And yeah, this thing screeches in pain, but it's still coming. It's going to lunge at you. And Ogwiden.
It's going to
try. Oh, no, it's attack first. Okay, your cat comes flying and... Oh, no, sorry. Not the cat. I mean, this guy goes flying at Sprite. Lunge and whiff. Whoa. Total miss. Boudica, you go run around the corner.
Yes, I do.
Sprite. Now this creature completely missed. Fumbled, in fact. And completely missed. Now, your guys' actions. Oh, except for the one in the water. It's going to attack Shang. I guess there's not much we can do about that. Just do it. 16 is a hit.
This one's wounded, though, right?
Yes, it is. Yep. You take 11 damage, Shang.
I don't see my my marker on the screen. I got a light circle, but I don't see a marker. I was under the crayfish. There we go.
Right. So this thing comes forward, lunge, it misses with one and hits you with the other, and now it's your guys' move. Leto, you shot your magic missile, but this thing's still alive. Oh, this thing attacks you, Leto.
Yep.
It tries to, lunges out, and wow. Completely... Wow, these guys are rolling crits now. Crit fails.
Better crit fails than crit successes.
It just totally misses. Completely misses. Now, your guys' move, you shot your missile. Zhang, you got hit. Oh, make a strength check. See if this thing grabs you.
Okay. I'm pretty sure 8's underneath.
Yep, so you just and manage to pry apart, get it free, and you can now do your attack. You're -4, you're in the water.
Okay. 1 second while I pop that up here and I put the adjustment in.
You don't have armor and stuff on. You're not encumbered, right?
Nope. No. Okay.
Just widen, you'll sink to the bottom. 8 feet deep, you'll be like, ah. Actually, that armor you have, you can tread water with that armor. It's really light and flexible.
Will I be able to hit the crayfish from the land here?
Yes.
These are large creatures?
Yes, they are.
Oh, no, sorry, Gwiden, you can't, because it's fighting Zhang in the water, down in the water.
Can I shoot a bow at it?
Yeah, if you can get your bow out.
Yeah.
So that was...
That'll take full round, get a bow out and arrows.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
How is that armor class 2 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
That is a hit.
No,
it's a miss. Sorry, that's a miss.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
That was with the -4 applied.
Yep.
I put that in the modifier.
Yeah, but you rolled just an attack, right? You got, yeah. It's all good. All right, you missed. Now it's Gwiden, he's changing it. Arrows, Boudica, you come around, the same problem. This thing's down in the water.
Well, shit. Because, yeah. I think the only things I have at my disposal right now are swords.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to hold my action on this.
Next
until
round.
I can either get to someone closer or until this thing surfaces.
Quick question, Darren. The one that was attacking me fumbled, so I was wondering if I could use this opportunity. Like, I shot my magic missiles. Could I pick up my staff of striking and get ready to hit it?
Yeah, for sure.
And Jane gets an extra attack at the end of the round.
Oh, okay. Right.
And it's a -4 as well, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's a minus.
So when it tells you, it asks you for that modifier, right?
Yep,
You
I'm
put
putting it in now.
-4 and
No damage mod.
wow, those 6s.
That's an armor class.
Another miss.
Armor class 2 again. These guys are tough to hit.
No, you rolled a 6 on the 20-sided, unless you did something wrong.
Yeah, I
Right?
did. I rolled a 6.
Yeah, and then -4, you actually got a 2, which is a miss.
Oh, that's the roll. Yes. Oh, that's not what I hit. That's armor. That's the rolled hit.
Right?
Okay. Yes. Yep.
So everyone's done. It's next round. Again, starting at the top, Leto, your action. You got your staff.
Yeah, I see this thing kind of flopping on the ground, recovering from its wimpy attack, and I, smash it with the staff
Whack it.
striking with the additional charges, so it's gonna boom.
Ooh, you'll be covered in goo. Zhang, you're underwater fighting this thing. Scrap goes on.
Surfacing as I need to grab a breath.
Yeah, and just fight off this freaking crayfish. Now, Gwyden, you got your bow out now.
Okay, well, I need the powder box.
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm here.
You got your bow out, but
Got it out. Yep. I'm here. Boom.
okay, shoot it. You can shoot into the water, but you're -4.
13. Low damage.
Yeah, so you're shooting your arrow, and then Boudica, you're there with your sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
If has the creature surfaced yet?
Nope, it's fighting Zhang.
Gotcha.
So Sprite is just going to take on this other guy. Now him and the crossbowmen are like, all right, let's do this. He's confident. He's like, oh, yeah. Oh. Cat's hissing at it. Hiss. All right, so initiative. Roll that 6-sided die. Big 2. Tie. Simultaneous, so we'll start with you guys. Leto, whack 'em.
Will do. And like I said, I'm gonna do the okay, so the 2
Charge. And it attacks you at the same time.
Yep.
I rolled a 3. Lucky you.
I
And
rolled
wow,
18.
nice hit. Definitely. Oh, yeah, but you crit failed on the damage, but still 10 damage is enough to stave in its head. Do we call it a head? Crunch. And the charge goes off, and it's the top part of its body kind of just puffs away. Boom. Exactly. Earth splint, rocks shatter, opponent ruptured. Opponent ruptured. Uh-huh. Then it tried to snip you at the same time and whiffed, so that went well. Now, Zhang, this one's toe-to-toe with you, so roll the dice, I'll roll mine.
Yep. Oops.
Oh, 1 hit and then a crit fail. Wow. So you got to make a strength check at some point.
Hmm. 12 is a little better.
Oh, light rolled low for damage. You took 3 points damage. And that 12 is a hit.
So
Just
that'll
hit
be
him.
7 points of damage from that.
Right. He's
And
still alive.
I get
And
another
he-
attack at the end of the round.
Gotcha. He did 3 damage, and you have to make a strength check, see if he grabbed you.
Okay, 1 second. Rolling that now.
Now,
Ooh, a
Gwyden,
20. No.
so he grabs you.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you're -4 on your next attack, in addition to the other -4 in water.
Okay.
So you're grabbed.
Noted.
But Gwyden, you can shoot your bow. You already did. You did 1 point damage, right?
Yeah, I did, but I get a second attack.
So yeah, go for it. Now you see Zhang, all of a sudden there's some blood and stuff, and there's thrashing around. This creature's got Zhang. No. Oh, good shot. 5 points damage. Okay, you thunk. If you miss, you might hit Jang, but you're just got to do it. Boudica, you're hopping foot to foot. You want to try anything? No? Okay.
Well, like I said, I don't have any ranged weaponry, and it's too deep for me to stab at. So I'm kind of screwed.
Gotcha. All right. Now, did he reloaded his crossbow, right?
I believe so. I don't think he did anything last round.
He fires and hits. And this large creature does 1d6 plus 1, I think, for some reason.
Sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So that crossbow bolt hits it real good. And then Sprite goes in with his dual weapon combo. And hits. So that's plus 3. Okay, 5 points damage. And then 10 points damage. Oh, yeah, he's grunting like a dwarf and skewering this critter, and the critter is lashing back in desperation. What is this little furry, blurry thing? And it can't grab him. And it's getting annoyed. And everyone's gone. Next round. So, Leto, you turn, it's blowing the smoke off your staff.
Oh, that's a little graphic.
Oh, you're
don't
allergic
you
to seafood, and you got some on your face.
I know.
Shellfish allergy.
God damn it. Okay. I have an idea that I want to try to do quick. I'm standing amidst these corpses of crayfish. I want to pick some up just a little bit and then throw it down to the tier with the scorpions and see how they react to it. But then I'm going to go help the other guys. I won't be able to do much, though. I can just get there.
All right, Zhang, you're grabbed now, and you're like, oh no. Oh, and you have 2 rounds before death. You're muted.
So I'll try and do a strength check to break the hold, and get a breath again.
So you have to make an open doors roll.
Okay. On my turn or now?
Yeah, when we roll initiative, we'll see. He might be able to do damage to you if they win initiative. He'll be able to hurt you first, which could hurt. So Gordon, you got your bow humming away, tung, 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 tung,
Yep.
right?
This can't have many hit points left, Dean.
No, you see, there's a lot of blood. It's actually hard to make out who's bleeding the most, but this crayfish is in trouble.
Actually, I had two attacks on the left at the end of that round, because that was my 2 for 1 or my 2.5 attack round.
Even if you're held.
Well, I get the other action or something, do I not?
True. Even at the severe penalty.
Yeah. Could I do my strength check in that extra action?
Open doors.
For try and break that.
Sure.
So that's a D6 roll.
Yeah, and you're
1
probably
to 3, I believe.
Oh, you're strong.
Yeah, I think it's 16.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 2.
So you spend that action getting out of this thing's claw, but it'll still attack you.
Both hands pry it open.
Boudica?
Once again, I have no ranged weapons, and this thing is too far down.
Gotcha.
So I'm up the creek without a paddle.
Sprite attacks that one. Gunther reloads his crossbow. Okay, roll initiative. Oh, I rolled a 1. The dice are being fickle today. And your guys' actions go first. And over here, Sprite is just going to try to kill this thing. Oh, actually, he missed once. Okay, but he hit with his dirk. Damn, he's almost killed another one of these things, but it's going to attack him back. I'll get to that. Reloading his crossbow. Wyden, you can fire your bow. Oh, I think he's AFK at the moment.
No,
maybe.
I'm here.
Oh, he is? Yeah. Go ahead. Oops, ignore that roll. And Zhang, you can attack.
Okay, my first one coming up.
5.
Okay, that's a definite miss. You got to roll percentage die, Gwyn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Zhang, you're attacking. Go ahead.
Incoming. Not good enough.
No. and 38. All right, you just fumble your arrows. No more attacks this round.
Okay.
And this one attacks Zhang. None of you guys could kill it. Oh, it's a miss. Oh, your armor class is 1. That's going to be close. 14. It needs a 14 to hit you. Go figure. Ooh, this time it does some damage. Uh-oh.
Yep.
13 damage, and you have to make another strength check.
Okay, 1 second.
Uh-oh. Damn crayfish. So it's scrap with Zhang has been just
That
nasty.
roll's great.
Okay,
I passed it by
doesn't grab
12.
you. Yeah, and you can still attack.
Okay,
So,
I'll make my
Go
end
ahead,
round-
yeah.
end round.
Now, everyone can tell that there's trouble down there. This crayfish doesn't want to die.
Sorry, what did you just say?
Well, just that Leto or Zhang's fighting for her life in here.
Yeah.
What's with the 6s?
Oh. Just can't. I got one good hit in there. Out of like 6 attacks now.
Yeah, that hasn't been kind to you at all. Now it's next round. And there's a lot of blood in the water, a lot of thrashing around.
Yeah.
I think Zhang's going to try this time to just get out of the water, get back up on the ledge. It's had enough fighting it on its territory.
If you do that, you'll probably die. I'm just warning you.
It's get an extra attack or an
Yep.
automatic attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember that rule?
Yep.
Don't forget it. I will remind next time. You'll be dead, and it's an automatic.
Okay.
Well, I know Leto's going to put aside his staff named Krakatoa, and he's going to get 3 darts and whip them at the giant fish that's attacking Zhang.
You're -4.
Well, that's why I get 3 darts.
I like those odds. He's like, bring it on. All right, so you're doing that. Gwyden, you got your bow.
Yep.
You fumbled another arrow in there. Fire away. Boudica, hopping foot to foot.
I'm fucked. Yeah.
Okay,
I
can't swim.
can't.
All right, sprite attacks.
I'm encumbered, so I can't swim.
This thing can't have 5 hit points left. We just got to hit. Someone's got to hit it.
It's messed up. But now we roll initiative. This is a pretty big roll. Ooh, you edge it out.
Not good.
So you have missile phase. The darts fly into the water. The arrows kill it. Don't hit Zhang.
Yeah. So to hit modifier -4.
Yep. Shooting in the water. Your darts kind of.
Oh, that was only 1 attack. Okay. Sorry. Next 2 are coming.
Okay, roll. If you roll under 30, you hit Zhang.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing all these at once. God damn it.
And another 30, you might hit Zhang.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that? He's got commentary.
Always.
Okay, 2 misses and they might hit Zhang. Now, 3rd attack. That might. Oh no, you're magic user, right?
Yeah.
That's
unfortunately.
a miss. So
Okay.
you got 3 rolls at 30%.
I like those odds.
Once again, nice. Oh boy.
Make it till you make it. Yes.
Oh yeah. All high on 3.
Oh,
Sorry,
I see what you did there. Okay,
It accidentally
either
double
way,
clicks.
though, it's none hit Zhang. All these darts go flying around. You just holy crap! And then an arrow comes in. Gwyden. Oh, he finally got a crit. So the thing is dead.
With max damage.
Oh, I know. It's totally skewered. The arrow goes fletching deep. And it dies, and everyone crawls out on the ledge, gasping and bleeding. Going, holy shit.
That was rough.
Well done. Yes, well done, you guys. That was rough. Oh, Sprite's still scrapping. All right. How about you, crayfish? And he fucking misses and then hits with his dirk.
Is there a fifth crayfish?
No, it's the last one, and he killed it. He just killed it. It had 4 hit points left. And Buddy shot it with his crossbow. And so, yeah, there's a bunch of crayfish bodies and corpses, and you guys are a bit banged up yourselves. You're like, oh, shoot.
All right. First things first, Darren. I turn and I look to where I had tossed the crayfish remains down towards the scorpions. Did they eat it?
Yeah, they're munching.
Nice.
Nom, 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 nom.
Ah. So what I'm going to do, I say, let's gather up these. Shit, I guess we need a plan. I was going to say we can easily pile a bunch of food in the one corner for these scorpions, and then all we need to do is get down towards the door. I don't think we have any rope left, but we need to find something that can get our encumbered party members across. Could we perhaps fashion a small raft out of dead crayfish?
Hey, that's not a bad idea, using carapaces.
That's a bit of a stretch, maybe.
A pontoon.
No.
Well, does anyone know how to remove lobsters from their shells?
Yeah, we don't have like a few days to
We'll
smoke
inflate
out their
crayfish
shells and
bladders and make a pontoon bridge.
but the scorpions are having a bit of a feeding frenzy. You guys better move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take some more of the crayfish and then dump it down, in the southeastern corner.
Okay, so you guys, that takes some time.
Yeah.
And they're all feeding. They're all clustering in that corner and snip, 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 munch, 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 snip, snip, munch.
So
there's a lot of them. There's 5 of them. Yikes.
I want to continue, Darren, and I say to everyone, let's do a quick lap of this place and see if there's anything else for us to find.
Have we figured out what's in that other water tier down below?
It's sea lion?
Sea lions.
Ooh.
So I don't know. Move your characters. Where do you want to go? Because right now the scorpions are all in the corner eating. So time's ticking.
Yeah, we still got a couple crayfish, but yeah, let's come up with something quick. We need to.
Was there anything we could use as a plank anywhere? I'm trying to think if there's.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
No, we had that slippery room out previously, and that there's no nothing on that.
So you got okay. So Boudica, Guiden, and Zhang are still over there. And a round goes by, and you guys move over. And then Sprite says, "Well, screw it, let's go." And he runs and jumps across the water. And hopefully lands in the tier below. Oh, yeah, no problem. He does a little somersault, springs up.
Is it a dex check on that?
Yeah, but he's not encumbered.
What if you're...
Oh, wait, he is encumbered. He's got chainmail. Well, then he's +5 on his roll. But he still made it. And he kind of wipes out a bit and just gets up and he's running along the ledge. And the sea lions are kind of curious. They're coming toward him. And he runs over toward this giant scorpion. Okay, what do you want to do, Zhang?
I'm going to try the same thing. I'm just going to try and do a running jump and a cartwheel off the edge of the
make
glass.
Dexterity check.
11 off of 19.
No problem. You just land on the lower tier.
Yep.
Lightly. And Sprite's like, he's blurry though. He pipes out, over here, I'll throw this scorpion to him. See if they like that. And then he's also reaching up, but he's too short. I'm too short. I can't reach these guys.
I'll turn and look at the other guys. Throw the other 2 crayfish down here. We'll distract the sea lions. I'll run over and help him try and get that scorpion in the water.
Yeah, I'll get Gunther to go over and help those guys out. I'm going to double back around and then take some of these crayfish and then just keep feeding the scorpions so that they're in that area.
Okay, 3 rounds goes by as you guys move around. Boudica, what do you do?
I might as well try to jump. What's my
dexterity?
Yeah, my dexterity. I'm gonna make a dexterity check.
Yeah, you're encumbered, I think. So it's +5.
Shit. Because I rolled a 15 and plus 5, that's 20.
Okay, you land in the water. Or no, actually, I'm going to roll 8-sided, see which direction you miss. Oh, pardon me. Now make a +5 dex check to see if you fall into the sea line water.
Damn it. I'm off by 1.
Oh,
Okay, you kind of oops, slip, crash, clang with a bunch of armor, and you fall to the edge and fall in.
Now, are they eating the crawfish now? Are they eating the scorpion?
Well, we were hoping they were going to. That's what the sprite was going to do next round. Put food over, but now he sees that Boudica wiped out and went into the water over here. And this one sea line spins around, obviously, but we're going to make a surprise roll because you actually might surprise it. And he'll have a free action. So everybody's like, oh shit, everyone sees Boudica just fucking wipe out.
splatter.
Now make a percent. Oh no, that's okay. We'll roll initiative for surprise.
At least it's water.
Oh, and you do take die 6 damage just for wiping out, hitting that platform.
So 4 points of damage?
No, that's a surprise roll. They're not surprised, but you take 5 points damage. Now you guys roll 6-sided, and you're surprised on a 1. I was going to say you surprised it on a 1 to 3 because it was kind of swimming around curiously looking for food.
Yeah.
So is Gwyden your roller here?
I am. I'm going to jump from this. I'm going to jump from where I am forward. That way, if I go long, I won't jump into the water pit. So,
Well, we'll see because it depends how you wipe out. You might slide that way. You might not. It's a tricky ledge. And there's no lip or anything. It's just an edge and instant water.
okay, I made it.
Oh no, it's not. Oh no, there's a 10-foot. There's a 10-foot drop into the water.
No, wait, I did a -5. I should do a +5. If you do a +5, that probably pushes me over. No, it puts me at 19, so I still pass.
Oh right, you've got the astonishing dexterity. Wow.
I need to get a power cord real quick. I'm about to lose connection.
Gotcha. Gunthar's got his crossbow loaded, and he's going to try shoot that sea line. Can he? -4. No, he holds fire. All right. What does everyone else want to do? Declare your action now. Seems we have a bit of action. Boudica, what do you do first of all?
I think my first instinct would be to try and grab a wall to see if I could, try to pull myself out.
Oh, Darren, could you update me to the new map just so I can see what's going on? I just still see the old map. No, maybe it's because I don't have a character.
You should be able to see it now. I pinged us. You should be able to see this.
I see the ping, but it's just all black.
Oh, right, because you're not here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, just bear with me for a moment. So, Boudica, what do you do?
I'm going to try to grab a wall in order to pull myself up.
So, Zhang, what do you do? You're muted.
And grab this scorpion and throw it in and make it splash real good to attract them for food over here. On the other side.
You push it over the ledge. Sploosh.
Yeah. Yep.
And
We'll bang on the glass wall like a hockey.
Yeah.
And so it distracts that one, and this one over here They were kind of actually going to the food over here, looking for something. So Boudica, you're going to try jumping in the pit below. And make a dexterity, a +10 dexterity check to see if you can avoid this sea lion's attack because you're fleeing it.
Shit. God damn it.
So as you're fleeing it, it attacks you. Now it gets +4 in its attacks because you're fleeing it. But hopefully you can get away. I'm just looking really quickly for damage. This thing has, wow, 3 attacks. 6. Nasty. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so there's middle one. It doesn't grab you. If both its claws grabbed you, it would have grappled you. But
That's good news.
Yeah, but only one got you. And its bite missed, which does quite a bit of damage. But you take 4 points damage as you lunge out of the water. Oh wait, you have split mail on, don't you?
It's dragon scale.
Yeah, so you're encumbered.
Yeah.
So, but you did make your... Okay. No, that's okay, because you could push off.
Leather.
Yeah, you jump in and you fall into the... You take die 6 damage falling into the room below. 1 point damage.
Okay.
And you're in with the corpses with the manticores. And everyone... And these sea lions... This one's pissed off. He got a little piece of you, but you escaped his grasp. And you guys got to be careful, because these creatures... You learn that they can attack out of... onto the ledge. They can lunge up.
Well, they're pinnipeds, aren't they?
Yeah, but there is a ledge goes up to your guys' level.
No.
Right?
That's what I mean. They're pinnipeds, so they can pull themselves up and onto land easily.
Yeah, and then I give them like 1 or 2 attacks instead of 3 when they have to do that, because they're trying to pull you back into the water. So you guys are pulling, your backs against the wall, and Sprite's like, "Run for it!" And he just runs and jumps right over top of them all. Ah. And we'll see if he makes it. Yep, okay. Even with his chainmail on, he wipes out beside you, Boudica, and tumbles into this manticore corpse. And you see this blurry shape. And he's, woohoo! I made it.
Can I take my chainmail off and throw it down there?
It'll take you 10 minutes. All right, so... Gunthar, this thing's looking at you. Well, it moved this round, but you can jump over it if you want. Leto, what do you do? You've fed the creatures. The scorpions are over there at the moment, but they're almost done.
He just posted he had to go to the bathroom. He'll be back in a minute.
Gotcha. All right, we'll take a short bio. Everyone's jumping in the middle, let's say, right? So make your dex checks, unless you're going to do something else. Speak now, or I'm just going to say, everyone jump in, and you're following Sprite in there.
Sounds good.
Gunthar is going to stay here, I think, though, in this room. You go ahead, I'll watch the room.
Zhang passes easily on that.
All right, so Gwyden, you have anything else you want to do? You take 10 minutes, take off your armor?
I just don't want to fail, and I don't have enough hit points to survive much here. So.
Oh, we don't have healing?
I don't think so. I think we're out.
I know Sprite's got 2 extra healing potions. He throws one out.
I was going to say, I think I have a couple healing potions.
Drink this,
I just
Gwyden.
gave you my healing spell.
Hurry up.
All right, so I'm going to drink a couple of those healing potions.
This one's an extra heal.
Oh, okay. Is that 3d8?
3d8 plus 3.
Nice, okay.
3d8 plus 6.
I'll take that. That's good. Okay. Gives me in a range where if I fall in, I'm not.
Have you been minusing your hit points, Boudica?
Yes.
From your avatar, dude?
Not on my avatar.
How many hit points do you have?
According to this, 30.
Thank you.
Of course.
Zhang, you're low. Confident running around with 10 hit points?
So if I move kind of south here along the ledge. Is the sea lion following me?
Let me roll to see if he goes to the food or... No, he goes to the food for now.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to, if and when he moves away and I feel like I'm as far away from these critters as I can be, that's when I'm going to make my move.
Right on. So you don't have time really to take off your armor. You know, you got to act now, so to speak. And so you guzzle that potion, feel better, and then go for it. Rah!
So it's a +5, right?
Right.
Okay, made it. Woo.
Yeah, so you actually did that quite gracefully. And now you guys are all in the most bottom room, and you can look up. It looks really weird. You see all these tears and glass holding the water, and the creatures are dissipating, moving around again. They seem sated for the moment, though. You fed them, and they're just kind of assuming their patrols. Okay, so we'll continue in a moment. There's a door. So far, you haven't searched or really checked out much, but there's 3 dead bodies, manticores, and then there's a door down here. Be right back.
All right, so we have a bunch of dead manicore down here. And the only way out is this door?
It looks like it so far, but we just jumped down, so there might be secret little things. We should definitely search over these manticore quick.
Yeah, and then search the room. Who had the trap finding sword?
That was Thrandrew, I believe.
Jesus.
And
That
it's
dude-
gone.
That dude was stacked with good.
Well.
He had lots of goodies.
No
He
kidding.
did. He really did.
I'll admit I was mildly traumatized.
The
About as
sword-
corner bad as to say losing a pet, but it was still like, oh fuck.
Well, here to make everyone feel better, to make everyone feel better. Here, puppy.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Did you
Actually,
just
he's a dog, but he'll do.
Did you just get that?
No, I've had him for 5 years. He's a rescue.
Wow.
I think the last character I lost, Darren, was Dune. Remember, he got killed by his own man-slaying bastard sword.
Wow.
Right, too. Ah.
All right. Well, let's continue then here.
All right, so we're gonna search this level, search the manicore, search the walls, looking for anything.
Any clue of what we're after here?
See if there's any trap doors, something like that.
I'll search the door for traps as well.
Okay, make a find traps roll.
Came up green.
All right, you guys do find a hidden compartment in the north that was trapped. And it's set to, there's some sort of resonating sound emitter that's supposed to break all the glass.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you would have missed that, all the glass would have shattered. You
Wait,
guys were all down there, about to be in 15 feet of water.
chaos.
Nice. That's a good thing to get
So you're
rid
like,
of first.
whoa, yeah. So you're like,
Don't want to do that quite yet. We'll just hold on a second.
right. And so you disarm that. You're like, okay, don't want to be breaking the glass right now. And it would have shattered them all at once. Looking here, now the door is not trapped. In that nook, though, you find... Actually, I was pretty disappointed with what they had in here. The safe contains 6,000 platinum pieces. That's pretty good. Holy, that's like 60,000 gold pieces.
Woo!
Nice.
You got any room in your portable hole? I think
Oh,
it must be
yeah.
getting pretty full.
No,
And there's
no.
a piece of jewelry worth some good coin, 3,000 gold.
Nice. Yeah, the portable hole is actually a lot emptier because we've been spending a lot of money. At least I've been.
True, you can't swim in cash anymore.
Yeah.
Now the door is not locked. This door is painted red, however.
Mm. And did we
Yeah.
find anything on the manticores?
No, none of them have any treasure, as far as you can tell.
Yeah.
You guys spent a couple rounds, 3-5 rounds looking, and
I want to harvest the monster parts. They come in handy for certain magical things.
Yeah. I can't think of any manticore thing in particular I need, but most likely got to come back out this way.
Them
So-
spikes got to be useful for something.
Oh, for sure. Let's take a look though at the door down here, the red one. Without getting too close to it, Darren, I'm going to double check.
it's been scanned for traps. Apparently, it's clear.
Yeah, it's just.
It'll take an open doors. It'll just like the others. You have to force it.
Okay.
It appears.
Well, I'm not the strongest, so I'll step back.
Yeah, if somebody wants to go.
That was the strongest.
Zhang will give it a shot. She's might be one of the strongest now, actually. A D6, and she gets a 1.
Now, there is a tunnel that goes underneath the tiers. Now, if you can picture that. And it goes for about 40 feet to another door. And this one's painted black.
Is it dark on the inside?
Not magically or anything. Like, you guys need a light source.
Okay, yeah. So I'll pull out a torch, and I've got my staff in my other hand, and I'll advance towards the door, and yeah, we'll probably check it over for traps quickly. There's probably some weird trick in this tunnel.
Okay, Zhang's your trap person at the moment.
Yep, we'll take another roll here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move back towards this door, the red one.
Right.
And just make sure, because I got an idea about this, but...
No traps found. Seems clear. You go about 50 feet up to the door, and all's well. And you're lucky because there actually were no traps there. you botched that. I was like, no, there's actually no traps in that hallway. Okay, so you go down and approach the door, the black door, and this door has, as you get closer, you can tell it's painted with a motif of stars of different hue and twinkle, which is just kind of. But it doesn't appear to be like a magical, because right away you're alarmed. I hope.
So this
seems odd.
Okay. Is it like a regular door, hinges?
Yes.
Latch? Okay.
Yep. And it doesn't appear to be locked, but it appears that it needs to be forced, like all the other doors in this weird place. It's going to have to be forced.
Any sign of activity through this door recently?
Well, you're not expert at that, but you kick around some dirt. No, it's pretty No.
Well, I have one idea. I'm going to cast Protection from Evil, 10-foot radius, and make sure that we're all kind of in that if we go towards the door. But I want to leave this red door over here open.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll do that. Gives us a bonus on saving throws and stuff, just in case.
Do we hear anything? Any signs of light or anything from the other side?
Nope. Sprite is going to. Ooh. Well, just hang tight. Now I'm assuming you guys are all going down the hallway toward the door, okay?
I'm
And
close to the front if I need to jump into action.
someone want to force the door?
If we need to, Jane can try the door again. I'll see a D6. 3, so she succeeds on that too.
Okay, one moment. So everyone's ready, got their primary weapon out or their melee weapon out, I'm assuming?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Whips at the ready.
And we got the Protection from Evil. I'll put that door up quick.
Yep, write that down here too.
There's a strange room, as many of these rooms are in this place, but this one, the room greets you with luxury and opulence and this musky odor of incense and strange myrrh, frankincense and stuff. And in this large room, pardon me, I need to find where I am again. And their lavish furnishings and decorations are everywhere in this large room. The floor is strewn with rugs and cushions, and tapestries cover the walls. A hookah as tall as an adult human stands in one corner, and the largest piece of furniture is a sumptuous divan. And you're just, wow. Yeah, there's a big hookah pipe right here. And you see this short, stout, it's a halfling, comes walking into view, kind of looking at you with wide eyes, a bit shocked.
We say, "Hello, friend. What brings you here?"
You've come finally. Please, please, come in, come in, come in. My name is Kesnef. Oh, strangers, rescuers, come, come. And he seems pretty happy and kind of hopping foot to foot with his furry little hair feet.
I'm gonna make a motion for some of the other people to stay on this side of the door for a sec, and I'll slowly creep in. And when my Protection from Evil gets close to him, what does he do?
Well, not too much. He just ignores it. He's like, well, yes. He seems a bit nervous though, and you don't come here to harm me, do you?
No, we just had no idea what would be inside this room, and of course, I'm gonna be really cautious stepping in here. Why?
Do you work for Corruptus?
No, we came here seeking relics that he has stolen, and we believe that one of them may be hidden in this room.
Oh. You've come for the sword.
Indeed. And to free all of the people who are trapped within this mountain, as well as yourself if you happen to be trapped here.
His eyes squint at you. You are not from Meldobane, are you?
No. I'm not of this world.
I'm going to step in. I'm not going to be doing anything too aggressive, but I'm going to try and move a little bit away from Lido here.
Okay, this guy looks nervously at you, and you got your weapons out and stuff too, and he's...
And I'll right away, I'll just, motion with my staff that, leave it leaning against me or whatever that, and I say, we do mean you no harm, but if you could tell us about why you were here, it would probably help us greatly.
He sighs. I'm a guardian.
That much I figured.
The
And-
sword. He cannot get it.
You mean Corruptus?
No. He chuckles. No. Him. And he looks off. But I sense you do not come on his behalf. Interesting.
This place you just mentioned, where is that?
And he wanders. Please, I must insist you put your weapons away. If we are to talk civilly, my folk are not used to such hostility. I have no weapons. He holds his hands up.
Yeah, and my staff isn't,
And he's dressed quite dapper, actually. A full-on vest. Like he's got like a 7-piece suit on, and his feet are bare, of course. And he kind of goes sideways and heads over toward his hookah pipe. And he sees you guys are pretty tense, and so he's like, "It's okay. I just need a smoke." And he goes over to these beautiful tapestries, divans. There's a big divan across. So why are you here, if not to rescue me? You seem not to know me.
Well, how did you get here?
Okay, and you guys are kind of spreading in. Okay, so everyone can declare what they want to do. Now he's igniting the hookah pipe, and he gestures at some of the other stalks. So it's got like multiple things, huge, and he puts substance in the top, and immediately the pungent smell of certain aromas go through the room, and he's puffing away. As I said, I am a guardian.
Yeah, so I'm going to sit on one of these, nice
Do you-
couches.
Do you come for the sword?
Indeed.
We're not leaving without it.
But of course, we don't want to make it sound like a threat. We just, we are.
That sounded pretty threatening.
He's it's, right away. I'll try to calm down the situation. I'll say, listen, I'll pull out my pipe. I've got a bit of tobacco, and I say that I prefer my own, and say that of course we understand that you are the guardian of the sword, and we will probably have to best you in some sort of contest, or what do we need to do to get the sword?
He's puffing the pipe. He chuckles a bit, blows some smoke rings. Well, I say we let the sword decide. Do you not?
Well, I kind of look around to the others and I say, can you tell me anything of the sword before we leave it to decide our fate?
Make a +10 charisma check.
That's not good. Yeah, crit fail.
And he just puffs his pipe and gives you this long look. Which one of you will hold the sword?
Well, if the sword has a mind of its own, as you say, perhaps the sword will decide. For we mainly came to this place to collect these weapons, these relics, in order to not let them fall into evil hands.
Wow. Well, listen to you. He chuckles a bit. Very nice. Very nice. And he gestures your big friend over there. Tell him just to look underneath the divan.
And so, yeah, I kind of lean around the hookah pipe, nod at Glyden, and
I think we need to. He's talking about number 9.
No, number 9 is not even close.
I think
That's you, the big guy. Everyone's kind of big guy to this guy, but he points with the stem of the hookah at Gwyden. You, big man, look under the divan.
Well, I don't. I'm a little concerned here because there's literally nothing in this place that isn't some sort of a trap.
What are you talking about? Trap?
Definitely get
You do not trust me? Your friend speaks of traps.
I have a
Perhaps
friend,
you should leave soon.
I have a friend who just fell in boiling mud.
Well, he should have watched what he did. It's not no concern of mine. This is very rude to talk about this. I am not no backstabbing thief.
All right, I'm gonna kind of look under the divan. Is there something there?
Casually piled underneath the divan is a bunch of treasure. There's a bunch of coins and seems to be some platinum and jewelry. There's a potion or two. There's some scrolls. There is a suit of plate mail armor that looks very nice. And it's sort of black with white trim on it. Looks very nice. And there is a sword.
So
it's a large bastard sword. You can tell, you can sense an aura from it. Just sort of your skin tingles a bit. And this sort of kind of hushed ooh, goes through the room, whatnot. And this must be the sword. Its scabbard itself is black, jewel encrusted. It's still in the scabbard. The handle is large, meant for one or two hands. Somebody large to wield it. Jewel encrusted, made out of some black steel. Very impressive looking weapon.
And I'll motion to the hobbit as well that, I just want to go take a look. And of course, I'm not armed or anything. I'm going to stand up and move closer to Gwyden and everything. And yeah, I'll take a look as well. Just kind of crouch down and see.
Gwesnef just plunks onto one of the ottomans, puffing away his pipe and just watching you guys intently. He seems very calm though, but watching intent.
So why haven't you left? Why don't you leave here?
It's not how these things work, big man. I still have at least 9 centuries on my roll.
Well,
and he looks bitter for a minute. His face twists.
But
now,
once we take the sword, would you perhaps be allowed to leave?
We'll see.
So is this place in suspended animation?
I wish.
Don't live that long. Elves don't live that long.
And so does the sword do anything now that it's in my protection from evil?
Nope.
What about this
your hair goes, you get close to, though, you can sense, this is a powerful item of some sort. It must be the sword.
What about this other treasure here, young master, or little master?
Until you check it out or cast Ad&d, it's arguably there's some magic items there.
Oh, no, I just mean can we take it?
I'm more curious about the sword. Nobody's actually ever picked it up, he kind of mutters.
Well, Gwyden, I guess it's up to you to actually grab this thing.
I'm a little concerned. He's just so eager for me to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the whelm had, it's like that dagger. Remember that the
What are you guys talking about? He says. You're always talking. It's very rude. Talk in front of the host.
Well, I'm very sorry, I say, and yeah, I'll just motion to Gwyden that I don't know. There's not much else I can do magically. I'm gonna go puffing on my pipe and sit on the couch and review this.
Review. Perhaps a treat. I got some cold cuts and cheese. And he goes over to this where he has cold cuts and cheese in the corner, and he brings back a tray. You, a gnome? You've had a gnome with you? Who might you be, sir? And Sprite's been hanging out in the doorway. Well, you'll come in and grab a hook of stem, I suppose. That's what he would do. Your cat comes in and sits beside you.
Mm-hmm.
And Boudica, what are you going to do?
I mentioned, since my, one of my companions is, rather nervous, I have a way of assuaging, possibly assuaging some of his, fears. Would you allow me to do that?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
So, I cast a no alignment.
On the dude.
Yeah, to help assuage Gwyden's, fears.
Nice boy.
Hold on. You did not say that. He mutters, "You're casting magic at me. Stop."
I stop.
Very rude, very rude. Tisk, 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 tisk. And he walks across the room. Oh, well, big man, what are you waiting for? The sword is yours. I've been polite enough, and you have not shown me much politeness at all. So I insist you make up your mind soon.
I'll offer him some more of my tobacco as well. Tell him about it. You know, this comes from deep south and everything. See if he would be interested in it. You know, just kind of, show him that we're gracious and say that we do appreciate that. We barged into your home here, and we are glad for that you haven't tried to kill us so far. Everything else.
Make a regular charisma check, because he seems to be quite insulted. Very, like. So, I am so lonely here. You understand?
Absolutely. I can see why a place like this might bring one down.
And he brings a decanter of brandy that he went across the room to grab. I was going to see if you guys were trigger happy and attack him or something. It's a tense moment here. He comes back carrying this nice decanter and tray, puts it down, and can I offer you drinks? He seems right away quite reversed and quite back to where you first met him, which was quite amicable and cheery fellow.
Mm-hmm.
But he's watching everybody else, and he offers you a crystal decanter, brandy, and he's pouring appears to be glasses for everybody. So we're back where we started.
Indeed.
The test is simple. Pick up the sword.
I guess
Not
you're
much
just going
else
to
I
have...
can say. I'm destined to serve out my term. I see no way around my contract, but that's what that is. Remember dealing with Cryptus. I caution you. And he looks around over his shoulder.
Whatever happened to Cryptus?
And he doesn't want to talk to you.
I wasn't talking to him.
Well, I don't think we know that.
Talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah. Okay, time ticks by, and you take the drink, Leto, and Sprite goes down, and he goes, now I'm not going to cast a spell at you. I'm wondering if I could. And he sniffs, and the Quesnef is, I understand, poison brandy. Ooh. Well, he takes it from him and takes a sip and gives it back. And then Sprite kind of shrugs. Hmm.
And I'll turn kind of just because now I'm starting to kind of get the feeling what maybe Sprite was thinking about. Try to look closer at the room, and I'll tell him, how do you keep it so luxurious in here after so many years?
Well, it's just me. I sleep a lot. Not much to do. I don't get much company. I tend to hibernate.
And I'll yeah. So it's not like if I'm looking closer at the room, it doesn't seem like an illusion. Hey.
No, make an intelligence check for me.
Okay. Yep, did it.
Yeah, it seems real. Everything very real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quisniff gets up then. He goes, well, there's not much else to do for it. And he walks over towards the divan. Oh, big guy. Excuse me.
Don't let him hit the sword.
What'd you say?
Stay away from the sword.
Oh. Well, 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 he stands back. This is a rude one, isn't he? Well, then I suggest you pick it up. What are we going to do? Stand here all day?
All right.
And now he's quite alert. Now you noticed. Well, I don't blame him. He's...
Leto, come on over and see if Gwyden can master this blade, or whether it masters him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's still got the protection thing going. It's actually lasting quite a while. So I tell Gwyden that if anything is going to happen, we're all here and we can help you out. Let's see if we can talk to the sword. Does it respond to verbal command if I look under the divan and say hello?
No.
Didn't think so. Can I just touch some of the other treasure? Like, just even pick up a couple coins, look at them, and toss them back?
Tinkle, tinkle, scrape.
Crazy.
It seems real.
Well, what about the divan itself? Is it, like, bolted down or anything strangely?
No. And this Kesnev is still looking quite stern and serious, but he's very curiously watching you intensely.
Mm-hmm.
Why would what's the guy's name?
But why did you talk so strange again? As if I'm not here. You're talking in third person.
Why would the wizard put you here?
Ah. Corruptus?
Yeah, Corruptus. Why would he put you here? Why are you here? You lost.
It's not important. It was long ago. I lost a bet.
Really?
Really?
What were you going to win if you won the bet?
I tell you, I wouldn't be here.
Seems that everyone we've met in this place has lost a bet to Kreptus and have ended up having to serve him.
And he puts you right here by this sword, this very potent, powerful relic item. Just would be a treasure for anybody. And you're just supposed to
not quite anybody.
But are you allowed to pick it up or touch it?
He's probably too small.
It's not my type.
Probably likes the shorter swords. What do the stars represent on the door? And does the blade also have the same look as the stars?
Ah. Now see, I've never seen the weapon drawn.
I
wondered about that. Is that what it looks like? And he's looking at the door. I've never been outside. And he walks over to the door.
Question for you, little man. Are you able to step outside the door frame?
I haven't tried yet.
Would you care to try?
No, I'm waiting to see about this sword. And I must say, you guys do ask a lot of questions.
We are just weary travelers. We've been through this sort of thing quite a bit, and it has no comment whatsoever on your hosting. You have been nothing but incredibly kind to us. We've just recently lost a friend. We're in the early stages of mourning.
Yes, well, your concerns are not mine.
Well, Gwyden, I think that you should pick up the sword, or at least we can try to talk to it, because we're stopping evil people from getting this sword. So there is a chance that it's good, somewhat.
All right.
You don't know whose sword this is, do you?
Now, we know it was stolen from a noble in Greyhawk from a vault, but we don't know anything about the sword.
That's not true. But I will not tell you.
There's nothing that might sway you to telling us more about the sword?
No, in fact, I know little else. But I think you're going to have to find out some things on your own. And he gives you this wry kind of grin.
Well, that's not ominous.
Okay. I'm staying between him and the sword, but I'm moving closer to him.
What? Wyden, what's your idea here?
I warn you, do not approach closer. I do not trust you.
I'll stop.
And time is up. Take the sword or leave.
Can you get number 9 in the room?
No.
No, he's too far away
at this point.
Oh, because he's upstairs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to draw the sword, but I will reach under and pick it up and examine it more closely. Keep an eye on him, guys.
Indeed.
There's a strange voice in your head. And you don't understand the language. And then it stops, it pauses for a moment. And then it goes on again in some other different sounding language. And everyone else is watching you, and you picked up the sword with one hand, and you're holding it, you look at it, and everyone else can see that the sword, the jewels on the scabbard seem to sparkle and glint somewhat. And Gwyden, you're just, this voice, that no one else seems to hear it, just you, and you're looking around suddenly like...
Now, can I do some psionic, like ESP on Gwyden and hear what he's hearing?
Okay, so now we have to make a surprise roll, people. Okay, neither is surprised. First, I'll start with Gwyden, because you're all watching him, and if you had something ready or whatever, you could say. But it all seems well at the moment. But suddenly, like Kweznev, his eyes go wide, and he's watching Gwyden intensely, and his hands are kind of up at his shoulders. And he's looking intensely, and Gwyden's looking at him too with the sword. And suddenly the voice changed in your head, Gwyden, and you hear, "Ah, I think this is the one. Do you understand me now, mortal?"
I hear you.
I sense you do. I hunger. Will you be my master?
What do you hunger for?
Ah, blood and souls. Of course. Will you be my master? And you feel this intense. Now everyone can all of a sudden see his hands start to tremble. And he reaches up with his one hand and he pulls the sword partly out. And the blade itself is just this empty blackness. It seems there's nothing there, but it sparkles with same kind of paintings on the door. And it looks like the night sky on a moonless night. And you pull it part way out and he says, "Will you be my master? We will attain glory and destroy our enemies."
I am not your master. And I'm gonna throw it down on the divan.
We shall see. Now, everyone declare their actions. What is your alignment?
All right, so he has just.
Okay, hold on a sec. Now I just got to read up a couple of things quickly here. Sure. Now I'm putting you guys on the spot. You can't ask me a bunch of questions, stuff. You have to go with it. I'm going to be putting you on the clock here.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. Declare actions. We'll start now. Everybody, I'm just going to start with Zhang because she's kind of the quickest, the monk. She's at the top of the list. So you see him starting to shake and he goes to pull the sword out and he hesitates as he's kind of struggling, sort of.
Mm-hmm. The halfling doing anything at this point? Has he switched or changed or anything, or just Gwydon?
No, he's now intensely looking at Gwydon, and his eyes go like this red. And
I'm gonna try and do the chokehold lock on the halfling.
Sorry, I have to roll for that. Pardon me. I have to roll for that. Odd, it's even because he was watching. You were close. It's odd. He's looking at you, Zhang.
Okay.
With these red eyes.
I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm still going to. My first attack's going to try and be a choke lock on the.
So you're attacking.
The halfling.
Okay.
Yep. Put him to sleep.
Gwydon.
I'm going to throw the sword down and I'm going to lunge at him.
Okay. Boudica.
I'm going to have my sword drawn and get into a defensive stance. Because I figure I offended this guy, so he might very well try to lunge toward me. And I'm going to be ready when he does.
Damn it! Throws down the hook of stem. And Sprite has his swords out, and he's running forward to assist Zhang. Who's left?
Me.
Leto.
So I'm going to cast Minor Globe of Invulnerability. And I'm just going to be, keeping my back to this side of the room, just keeping an eye out on this guy, because I think that this is perhaps Kreptis in disguise. Or, yeah, I'm just waiting to see what happens next. See his move.
Gotcha. Now, we'll start with Zhang. I need you to make a resistance roll. Or a saving throw, pardon me.
Which type?
Spells.
Spells.
Will
this be a mental save that I get my wisdom bonus to?
No.
No? So just a straight up spells roll.
Yes.
And I pass.
Okay, you sensed this overpowering pressure in your head and your chest, but you fought it off and it passes. And Quesnef looks rather angry. Something didn't seem to work. We'll see, though, about that. We have to roll initiative. Everyone's said their move.
Mm-hmm.
Let us roll. I got a 6. So first of all, Gwydon, I need you to add up a couple stats for me. And I'm just looking this up real quick. I need your intelligence plus your charisma plus your level of experience.
Okay. It's 11 plus 12 plus 9. So 23, 32.
40. Okay, one moment. And that's divided by... Wow, that's pretty good. So we have to make a roll now, and it's basically... So you said it was, pardon me, altogether it was
32.
32, nice. So roll 20-sided, add 32.
$39.
Oh, wow. All right, so Gwyden, this sword suddenly in your heart swells with pride and incredible serendipity as suddenly you feel this urge. The sword rings out of the scabbard in a whistling arc. And it's this cry emits from your mouth, "Blood and souls for Aark."
Okay.
Ah, you are my new master, you hear? We will have much glory. The enemy awaits. And Quesnef's eyes are wide with fright and with wonder as he's looking at Gwyden. It seems it has a new master, he mutters.
Well, prepare, my friend, to meet your maker. Blood and souls.
Yeah, yours is first. All right. Now, it won initiative, right? So this guy, one moment. By the way, we just had a ego duel there with a sentient sword, which rolled a crit win. So at the moment, Gwyden is gleefully moving forward with the sword.
A crit win. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and actually it had to basically roll that. It was nuts. Like, you have a really high resistance to your character. Quite well. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just looking up something here a minute. So you have Black Razor. Unfortunately, you let it take control of you. Damn it, I can't find it. All right, so what are some ideas? We got, everyone's enacted their action. He's gone. I was just going to make his move. Oh my god. Okay, there it is. Okay, he is going to hit. Oh, wait. No, he's done this round. He tried to charm you. He's done. So you guys can move now. Go ahead.
I'm gonna swing at. I'm gonna swing at him.
With the. Yeah, go ahead.
Black Razor, I guess. So did I throw my? Just so I know, do I throw my other sword down or do I?
Yep.
All right. What is the plus on this sword?
+3.
Okay, and I get +1 because I'm.
And you fear. You're quite fearless.
Okay. All right.
Now, I also, pardon me.
Crit fail.
Crit fail.
The sword breaks.
Yes. Roll percentage die. If there's a chance you could break the sword, that would just be amazing. First cut. Well, This is a +3 weapon, so you'd have to roll basically a 1 or a 2 would break this sword.
All right, so roll 100 side.
Yeah. All right, so you just totally whiff. First attack with this weapon. You incompetent fool. Maybe you are not good enough for me. Like, oh, you asshole. So
My sword is taunting me.
yeah, Zhang, he is. Zhang.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and try the. Basically, I'm stepping in behind. There. To attempt that choke lock. So I will make a attack.
He laughs and grows in size exponentially.
Oh, it's the fucking wizard, isn't it?
Not quite. So your aura goes up, Jim.
Yep.
And Boudica, you're ready your action, and you notice that this halfling is suddenly turning into this large, massive, blue-skinned creature.
Is he at least humanoid?
Yeah, but huge.
Oh.
He's getting big and big and big and bigger. And you can no longer hold him, or it.
Wow.
What is it?
You're not sure, but it looks mean and large, and it's laughing, and it's pointing, feed! Feed! And the sword is looking at you and goes, this is no human. I cannot, his soul will not be mine. We must kill one of the others. So now we declare our actions for this round. Now, Gwyden, you're going to have to resist this urge to turn on your friends.
Looks like I'm going to kill Brad again.
And so declare actions. We'll start with Gwyden, since you're kind of on the hot spot. This creature's pointing. He's like, kill these mortals, not me, you fool.
I'm going to try and resist again if I get another roll.
Yes. But it has taken possession of you, so you -10 from your bonus, right? So what your bonus was, wisdom, and what was it?
It was 30.
33. Okay, so yeah, plus 23. So 20-sided plus 23.
Okay, 35.
Okay, you fight it off, and you take control of the sword, at least for now, and you don't turn on your friends. But it takes up your round, though. You're basically sitting there, fight the sword's like, get them! We need blood and souls!
I just want to tell my party while I'm in control. You made me pick this thing up.
Damn you. Now, Zhang, what do? This creature just got huge. It's over 10 feet tall.
I got the whip out and martial arts on. I'm just going to try and chew it into pieces.
Gotcha. And Boudica?
This thing is officially an evil creature. I'm going to move in and attack.
Yeah, most likely evil, you bet.
So it's larger than human size?
Oh, yeah. It's a large creature.
Okay, now that I have control, can I throw it away?
No. No, you just stopped yourself from turning on your friends. You can't let go of it for the moment. And yeah, anyway, we'll go on. Boudica, you were going to...
I'm going to move into the room and attack this guy.
Gotcha. Sprite is going to attack. Now, there's no room for you to attack Boudica at the moment. This guy's kind of in the corner there.
I'll wait
Lito.
in that case, I'll wait until there's an opening.
Okay.
So you mentioned that there were scrolls under the divan, right?
Yep.
Can I quickly look at them and see if there's anything useful to the situation?
That would take a round for you to...
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at.
These guys are all fighting, so while that I got, yeah, that's what I'm doing this round.
All right. It's a clerical spell.
Oh, well, for fuck's sake. Yeah. No.
And so everyone's declared. Let's roll initiative. I rolled a 6 again. Jeez.
Tie him, Scott. Tie him. And he does.
Lucky.
Oh, wow.
Doink, doink.
Okay, suddenly there's 4 of these creatures popping up everywhere.
Huh. I guess
Must
I
be
was
like
kind
a mirror image spell or something.
Lito, get your head out of the floor. You got things around you.
And now everyone does their action now. This creature sees now that the sword isn't listening or whatever. And so he jumps. He flies into the air. Like just flies straight up instantly. And goes swooping in at Leto on the ceiling. And the other ones move around. So you're not sure which is which, and they're all moving.
goddamn 3-card Monty.
And so while that's happening, you guys can still attack. Of course, it's simultaneous action.
Mhm.
And this creature looks like it's going to attack Leto. And it's flying. All of
How
them are
high-
kind of flying, hovering around.
How high is the ceiling in this room?
About 30 feet high.
Ooh.
Rather large room.
Well, I know what I'm doing next round, but I guess this is the round where, yeah, I was searching.
Yeah, so you think you could attack the one before you, though, before it jumped off or whatever. So go ahead, make your attack.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. 11.
Ooh, that's going to be close.
Ninth level.
Okay, one of these things disappears.
Okay, good.
Who's next? Boudica, you were holding your action.
Yeah. Well, and now since one of them looks like they're going to attack Leto, I'm gonna move into the room and protect him.
There's one in front of you.
There's one in front of me. Well, then I'm going for it.
Go for it, yeah.
Give me a sec.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I got a plan, Brad. Oh, shoot, roll a percentage die.
Okie dokie, just suggestion.
Yeah, no, I had a bit of an idea for that. Anyway, while she's doing that, Sprite is going to swing at one of these guys. So you lose initiative. You act last next round, Boudica.
That's
And
fine.
Sprite does get one hit on... He makes another one disappear. And so who's next? Anyone else?
Zhang.
Zhang, yes.
So I got the whip going. That looks like a 15. That should do pretty good with my level.
Okay, another one disappears.
Okay. And do I only get the one attack before he moves, and then I get the others?
Well, he's out of range now. This guy flew away, and
Yeah.
Gwyden and Sprite are out of the way. Now, Leto, what were you doing this round?
If this was the same round, I think I was looking at the scrolls.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, I'm going to attack next round.
Okay, so let's move to the next round. Now, the sword seems to be in your control, Gwyden. It seems content just to fight. It's free now of its sheath. And so we declare your actions. This guy seems to be just appeared alone again. His mirror images have been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with Zhang.
I'm going to run around the other side to attack him from the other side. try and get a flank on him, or rear attack, or however that works here.
Right. All right. So you're going to attack him from the back there?
And did Gunther come down with us?
No.
Okay.
Leto.
All right. I noticed this thing hovering in the air above me, probably
Mhm.
looking like it wants to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my trusty dusted rhubarb that I pull from my jacket, rub it over an arrow, and a bow forms in my hand, and the acid arrow flies through the air.
Very nice. And he gets saving throw, or make your attack shot, right?
We're just declaring.
Oh, yeah. Jang, you're attacking. Gwyden, I guess you're attacking. Boudica.
Yeah, I'm going to move in and attack this guy.
All right, so he's appears to be surrounded. But he flies up into the ceiling. Like, he just goes up high. You guys can't reach him. And he's waving his hands in the air, or down towards you guys. So let's roll initiative. He's like 25 feet up in the air. I rolled a 6 again. Jeez.
Oh. And so does Scott.
Simultaneous. So everything happens. Now he fires down this incredibly force. Is what he's doing. Now, do you guys want to go first? Do you want him to do his results here?
Wait, is it quicker than 4 segments? Because if not, my acid arrow goes first.
I'll let you know. It's a cone of cold.
Yeah. I think that's 5 segments though, Darren.
Yeah, I think it's. Let me double check.
And even then, I'm gonna fuck up his cone of cold if this works.
Yeah. Well, it's simultaneous action.
But it's still, if you think about it in terms of like he's trying to
Speed.
cast it in those 5 segments, and
It's not a casting though.
It's
It's just an ability he has.
dang.
Yeah, it's not a spell. So regardless, fire away. He's going to make a save, right?
Yeah, the saving throw is just, I believe.
He makes his save.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just reading through it. It's weird. I don't know
And
if
you
has to
shoot
do it
like
every
a
round.
same level fighter, right?
Yep.
Okay, so may as well take a shot. He's got pretty good armor class. He's quite a bean. I'm not sure if you guys know what this thing is yet. It's pretty powerful.
This should be everything I need.
Oh, 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss. Well, wait, you're 11th level fighter?
Yep.
You needed a 9.
Damn.
11th level magic user.
Yeah, but that
yeah.
arrow shoots as a level fighter.
Oh, okay.
That's just a miss, Jim.
Dang.
It shoots by him, and he's laughing as he points down and thrusts at you, cone of cold.
Okay, everyone that's in my area gets a bonus to their saving throws, but yeah, it's just me then.
Okay, this cone, when it hits the floor, the area is big enough that it hits all of you. It just hits the floor, and he shoots right in the middle, right under himself. So you guys are all in a nice, neat circle around him. So you all get saving throws unless you have any resistances versus cold. Let me know. Now, Jim, where's your cat? Okay, your cat's lucky because it'd probably die if it's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I also get the 20% magic resistance, Darren.
You do, yes. And Zhang also has.
Zhang does as well.
Yeah.
So we'll start with that.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you want us to roll 100-sided?
No. Oh yeah, for that magic resistance. Yeah. So Leto, you get now. Everybody make a saving throw versus spell.
Okay, I only need to roll a 6 because of the. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you take half damage.
Okay.
Okay, saves. Everyone's making their saves thus far. So you take half damage. Now Zhang, being a monk, you dodge out of the way.
Yeah, I use my key ability, and because I made a successful save, I take no damage at all.
Gotcha. So Sprite has really good saving throws. He makes his. He takes half damage. Gwyden, go ahead, and Boudica, go ahead. Wait, and you can macro this on your sheet as well, of course. This thing, by the way, is an ogre mage. Magical ogre. Quite powerful one. Okay, hold on. No, you're making a saving throw.
Saving throw. I'm sorry. I apologize. Against spells?
Yes. And oops.
God damn it.
Ignore that roll. Oh, okay. So unfortunately, you take full damage, Boudica.
I figured.
Now here's your damage, Boudica, is 41 hit points.
Whoa.
I'm down. I'm at -11. Or no. 41 hit points.
Yes, you are. If you had 30, you're
I
a
have
nice.
49 max.
Uh-oh. Yeah, but you had 30 hit points there?
Yeah.
You are an icicle.
Shit.
This place is kicking our butts.
Sprite takes 16 points damage. Jim, you made your save, right?
Yep.
You take 17 damage.
10 for it.
And Gwyden, you made your save, correct?
Correct.
You take 15 points damage. Nobody gets out of here with my sword, or the sword. Who do you think you are? Elric of Melnobané? I will take it from you and feed your soul to it. Now you guys can act. It's a simultaneous action, so everybody still goes.
Yeah.
So Boudica, you still get to move. Still get action, but he flew up into the air.
Gotcha. But I thought that I'm at negative hit points.
Yeah, but it was simultaneous. Simultaneous round.
Oh, simultaneous.
So everybody's action goes.
Yeah, I guess I'm still gonna try. Well, he jumped in the air as he attacked me, so.
He's got a fly effect he can cast. Or it's an ability he has. He can fly.
Gotcha.
He can cast once per day. He can fly, mirror image, charm, and what else did you? Oh, that cone of cold.
Yeah.
So he was in range to strike before he flew up?
Well, he was in the air already.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah, I'll say that he was actually. You can attack him. Yeah.
Okay.
Because, yeah, that's fair, because then he flew up and cast a spell, and it takes 5 segments, so you guys can take a cut at him. So let's go with, I'll go with Sprite if no one else. Actually, Sprite's too short. Forget it. You can't attack.
Okay.
Gwyden, no, you can take a cut at him. And as Boudica, as I said, you can still do your attack.
Yeah, I'll still attack.
I'm sorry about your character.
It happens.
Just as you attack it, you're hit full force with this cone of cold, and it just freezes you solid.
I hit him.
Right.
Oh, your dead hug.
Plus, I guess. Oh wait. What is the damage on the bastard sword?
Against large creatures, it's like 2. Are you using it two-handed?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a shield, so.
Yeah, so it would be 2 die 16, 2 die 8.
2 die
Plus,
8.
it's a +3 weapon, plus your strength bonus.
Okay. And I'm okay. 15.
Nice. Slice. The blade draws blood, and it howls with pleasure. Ooh, inside your head. That's the spirit. Leto, there's icicles all over your hair and stuff, and there's frost, and you see Boudica. She's just getting hit full force and getting frozen.
Yeah, I had already cast my spell at the beginning of the round.
Gotcha. And anybody left?
Zhang.
Zhang, you dart back in. You're like, no.
19 should actually possibly connect.
Oh, and that's a good hit. You spring into the air, attacking this thing
with a big whip, an extra 6 or 7 feet on the end of my reach.
Oh yeah, and you get a piece of them.
Yep. Should I? Can I roll for the other ability?
Sure. You want to open them up?
Open them up. That's why I was swinging it. So I need a D6 for 3. Need a D4 plus 2. So boy, did I rip something loose on him.
So he's bleeding big time.
Dripping all over the place. Wrapped it around his leg.
He made me bleed my own blood. I'm pissed.
Black Razor may smell blood, but I'm flaying it all over the room.
Right. So it's the round's over. Next round, Boudica is frozen and in danger. Now, you don't want to shatter her or anything.
No.
At this point, and I'm not sure if I have to think about this. It's a dire situation. All right, Leto, we'll start with you. You did notice underneath the table there was a small cage. Small, like cricket cage. And to your absolute astonishment, there was this little guy in there. And he was holding on to the bars. It's on its side, and he's holding on to the bars, and he's yelling at you, but you can't. There's no sound coming.
I totally forgot about that.
Shit. Okay, well, if I...
Yeah, you can hear his little piping voice. Help me. I've been here for years.
Shit. Well, I'm already doing this, so my plan was to polymorph this massive creature, because I know it has the ability to change shapes. But even if we get a round where it's on the ground or something, then we can actually do a bit of damage.
It'll last one round, you figure. He'll be back next round. But yeah, if it works, he'll be tied up for a round. Like I said, what are you going to turn him into?
A salmon.
A salmon. What's with you and the fish? So that's what you're doing. Zhang, what are you doing?
This round, I'm preparing to attack again. If he hits the ground, I'm going to hit him with all my martial arts attacks.
So you're ready to attack. Gwyden, you're feeling the elation of combat. You're just like, you're one with the sword, and you got an enemy, and you want to kill this asshole. You've never gotten along right from the beginning. So I imagine you're going to hack at him.
If he's in range, and if possible, I'll throw it at him.
No, he's none of that. Let's roll initiative. Another 6.
If he's in range.
If he gets another 6, I am gonna freak out.
Yeah, if you guys get another 6, Jesus.
Yeah, if you guys get another 6, like 3 in a row. The odds of that.
Nice.
3 pairs of 6s in a row.
Yeah, exactly. It's freaky.
Hey, Scott, roll.
Did he?
No, Scott, roll.
Coming. Darren rolled another 6.
I know.
Yeah.
So any spells happening?
Yeah, the polymorph. And so I don't know how it works. This is mainly an experiment.
But before you can do that, Jim, there's utter blackness goes over you, and you can't see the target anymore. And actually, the black sphere covers everybody except Zhang and Sprite at the moment. Suddenly this black sphere appears around Leto in the area of the divan.
So did I lose the spell then?
Yep.
Dang. Jesus Christ.
And you're attacked, Jim.
Try.
Now, let me quick check a minute. All right, so he gets, okay. He comes in and goes to clobber you. That is a hit.
Even with armor class 2?
Yep.
Dang.
Tax is a 9th level fighter.
Oh.
There's +2 in that. 10 points damage total. There's
Okay.
+2 to that.
Things aren't.
Oh, you're this grunt. He's in the darkness. So Sprite is still going to try attack at -4. He goes in there.
I'm gonna yell at him. Cast a light spell for God's sake.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, because he's the illusion.
His one attack does hit. His dirk hits. He gets in there and oh, nice. Takes some bleed damage. Now Zhang, you can move. Glyden, you're still there. You see Leto's in trouble. He's like, ah.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in there and take a swing. I do have blind fighting.
Gotcha.
It's a non-weapon proficiency, so that might help in the darkness or whatever.
That's a great skill.
Oh yeah, that'll narrow it down to +2 only on the bonus. So you're -2 to your attack.
Okay, so that'll be a +2 total. Okay.
Gotcha.
14.
That's a hit. No, not my soul.
15.
Oh, you did it. You sucked his soul. The sword shrieks of glee. Blood and souls for Aark, you yell out. It comes out of your mouth. And everyone looks at you like, the fuck? And you see the blackness blinks out, and this large ogre mage kind of just dissolves. Or no, he's dead, actually. He doesn't dissolve. Because there's this huge corpse. And oh shit. Oh, damn it.
So how am I feeling at the moment?
He fell into Boudica.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 being 12 o'clock for the direction he fell.
Yeah.
No! Fuck. Oh.
So let's make, we'll give you a chance here, Boudica. Let's do a system shock.
System shock. Okay. Do I use the macro?
Sure.
Oh yeah, nice.
Okay, there's trouble though. Your one ankle is snapped off. And you fall over, but just one ankle's broken off. And I don't know how we're going to handle this. And I have to look up whether you're dead or not because you were kind of frozen.
Yeah.
Now, this creature is deceased. It appears to be sucked its soul out even, so it can't be rezzed. That's a powerful sword. And the sword just shrieks and you hold it up and like, yes! And everyone's looking at you. And make another roll here, Glyden. I don't know. What do you want to do, Glyden? The sword just seems happy in your hand. And it's just the sword is vibrating with eagerness. I say, there's many souls in this room. Let's say we help ourselves.
All I can say is I can't get rid of this thing fast enough.
That's true. So you're in control, and so you make your roll. You get your +33 bonus this time.
Okay, hang on.
And by the way, this thing has an ego of, well, I'm not going to tell you actually.
34.
Oh my God, Scott.
Oh,
Oh dear. All right, so you don't sheath the sword. And for a minute there, you turned on Sprite. And he just backpedaled a few. He's like, easy, big fella, easy. And you were you wanted to behead him, like, and just start sticking your blade into his chest to suck his soul. And you kind of take a few steps toward him and then stop and whoa.
Okay.
This one will not be yours.
And the sword's shrieking in your mind. Ah, well, for now. And it goes quiet.
Hmm.
Can we go over and check Bodica over and see if there's anything we can do for her at this particular point?
Yeah, especially with that ankle. And the other thing too, I'll call out to everyone else. There's someone or something under the divan, and so we'll look over Bodica quick, and then I'll go over to that afterwards.
So she has no pulse, no heart rate, not breathing. In fact, parts of her are frozen. And her ankle's cleanly snapped off. Her bottom one leg was frozen solid, and that's the part that broke. The rest was hold.
So she didn't break her ankle; it snapped off.
Yeah,
it snapped right off. Now it's very cold around here and stuff, and so she's still. I don't know what we can do here. I'll have to look this up. A couple of rules, because she took some very serious internal injuries. It depends what you guys can do. How can you help her at this point?
One thing, I don't know how you guys want to go about this, but I've got my effect normal fire spell. We get a torch going, and I could, make it a lot bigger so that we're not burning the place down, but it'll, heat her up quickly. We might be able to unthaw her, but I don't know what to do at that point, or if that's even the best course of action.
We don't have a cleric. Brad's character, you didn't make a cleric, did you, Brad?
What's that?
You didn't make a cleric, did you?
No, I didn't. No.
She was our cleric.
Damn.
In desperation, I'm going to go...
On death's door spell, though.
I'm going to go to under the divan and then pull up this little cage, and I'll show everyone that this is what I was talking about, and I'll ask it, and it's like, can you help our friend? So, show him the icicle.
Well, Brad, you get lifted up, you're banging around the cage, and this booming, this guy's looking at you in this weird garb and stuff, and you watched kind of some of the combat, and you're just like, holy.
I'm like, thank the God, somebody that isn't that ogre.
Now, the last thing you remembered, Brad, was being taken out by Corruptus.
Yeah, man, the rest of my party is all killed. He just wanted to keep me as his plaything.
Now you're looking at this little intricate cage, Jim, and you're trying to remember. Give a +10 intelligence check to see if by chance you came across it in your studies, because it's a pretty rare item. But you're a pretty smart guy; you might be able to get this.
Yeah, I think I know what cage it is.
Yeah, you're probably right, Brad. In the lost shrines last caverns of Tosanth.
Wait a minute! Don't open it. How do we know we can trust him?
That's why I'm not opening it yet. I rolled to see if I understood it.
Okay, it's a magical device, similar to a magic jar effect. It's used to entrap creatures. And it shrinks them, and then they're trapped inside this little cage for, eternity, if that's the situation.
Yeah, get me around as his toy.
Yeah, he probably talked to you endlessly, Brad. Brought you out and asked about the good old days. And
do we have that looking at?
Now, meanwhile, Bodica, back to her situation. She is slain. I don't know what we can do. We have to. How do you guys want to deal with that? Right, immediately.
So I did make that roll, Darren. So yeah, we figured out that it's the magical jar thing. But that's what I'm going to ask this thing again. Can you help our friend?
I
don't know, Brad. Can you? I don't know if you can.
That was the ability of Brother Jonathan, but he unfortunately has met his demise as well.
Damn.
I have some magics, but not that tight.
And Boudica's the cleric, of course.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
it's worth
hold on. What's the cleric spell under the divan?
Can anyone cast it?
Well, we could try calling upon her god, her goddess Elistere. Flee to her in this time of this time of fucking dire
Well,
situation, dire
yeah,
consequences.
Boudica. Sorry, shoot, I don't know what to say.
These things happen. It's all right.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, that's 2 losses in the family. This is a killer module.
Yeah.
I've always lost characters in this module. I'm pretty sure we've lost a character in that mud pit before.
I can't believe we didn't lose something in the menagerie. That was pretty fortunate.
Wow, those are 2 key players in our party.
Do we understand or recognize the cage thing for what it is?
Yeah, it appears to be a prisoner, and this I don't know, Brad, you can introduce yourself, I suppose.
My name is Silk. I'm the only one that survived in my party.
All right, Silk. Well, as long as you're not.
By the way, Jim, I'm surprised you haven't used your special ability on your brooch.
I have no idea how long I've been here.
the fear one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Brad, you've been here a while, by the way.
Yeah, it could be a long time. I wouldn't know. I probably wouldn't have any reference to much.
Well, yeah, as long as we tell him, don't attack us and everything, then I can try to. Does it work by just opening the
Get
cage?
me out of here. Trust me. I know you don't know me, but
yeah, so
I'm not here to harm you. If you let me out, I will be grateful.
Now, do you know if there are any sort of? If I try to open this, is there anything gonna happen or?
Well, your knowledge also tells you that it's not as easy as just opening it.
Yeah.
You might have to go back to your lab or something.
Mm-hmm.
I have to read up real quickly on it because it's an actual item.
Zegig's cage or something?
Yeah, exactly. It's a powerful little item. It's meant to trap little creatures, and now if you don't know I think it's like a password, right? Then you have to. I'm just looking for my book. No, by the way, Heather, I feel terrible.
It happens.
And I try not to hold back playing these bosses and stuff. Like this guy was a tough customer.
Yeah, it's a brutal module.
So, but we're not done it, by the way. There's still more to it. So Boudica, you'll have to take your body. You're going to put it in the portable hole?
Yeah. I guess that's really all we can do right now. And of course, I'm really distraught. It's, this person that just found out that she's my sister, half sister and everything. And now we're
also going to need something like a heel to attach that leg again.
Yeah.
Some kind of regeneration.
Now, I was going to say, if she failed that system shock, she would have been gone beyond dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she is now, if you can find somebody to raise her now, you have to act pretty quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
You recall?
And we got to be getting close to Kreptis. I feel like that was in the thing. It said, unless it was the ogre itself that was part of that riddle, but we'll see.
Yeah, he never did divulge who Charybdis was. You have a feeling this guy wasn't Charybdis. Now, Brad's character knows that he wasn't. Brad's character has met Charybdis.
So now I'll lift up the cage and I say, listen, we can't open this right now unless you know the password to it, which of course you wouldn't. So we're going to
know where the password is.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and it's now, of course, Quesnez always taunted you. He knew the password.
Yeah, and I've watched him. I've been watching him carefully for a long time. I've been trying to weasel some way out of this trap, but despite my thief abilities, I just haven't been able to. escape
See,
it.
this is where you need to speak with dead
Yeah.
spell.
Even my psionics, it wouldn't reach into the death thing.
Let me have a quick look what Sprite's got. He has some interesting spells.
Well, we scooped the rest of the treasure into the portable hole as well, and we're going to need to make room for Boudica in there somehow.
Yeah, now we can't really stay. Now there's one more item in the mountain, but if you guys leave, I'm not sure if you'll ever come back.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still time. If you go right now, you could try for the last item. I'll tell you right now, though, it won't be easy, and there's one more center passage, and you guys basically had one more door. It was beyond. You guys turned around the last second, went back. I was like, oh, okay.
That was the last door in that way. Oh God.
Yep. So anyone needs some healing or anything? It depends what you guys want to do. What's your plan?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to, we sit down and we just say, what can we do? It's like we got to get Boudica back, but at the same time, how worth it is it that we get this last item?
And is Gwyden going to stab us in the back?
Yeah, we got to try to find some way to keep that.
So Sprite's looking around. He's shuffling through. There's a bunch of Pulp Fiction over here and piles of paper, and he starts thrumming through books and stuff and looking. Anyone else want to do anything in this room? So Gwyden, you can now find yourself calmed down, and the sword's quiet. You figure you could sheath it, but you find yourself replacing your sheath with its sheath. And you're so indifferent about the other sword you leave laying on the floor.
Jim, you may need to find some way to put me in the cage until we can get rid of Black Razor.
Yeah,
maybe that's a long-term goal.
I'm just trying to. I'm looking right now for what's it called? What my brooch ability is, because I'm not actually sure.
Detect lies.
I was getting it mixed up with Reinhardt's sword in that other game.
Jim Gebradazu, Sprite mutters out suddenly, and the cage springs open. Doink.
Whoa.
How the hell did you know that, Sprite?
And he's got this erotic novel in his hand. It was written in the back.
Wow.
Nice.
So he's just reading the article.
In the cage, and I'll just be like, like I kind of put my hands up, and I'm like, "Don't worry, I'm so grateful for you to get me out of there. He's been taunting and torturing me for I don't know how long."
And Sprite was reading it just for the articles, I imagine, to find that.
Yeah, you get to the climax. Excuse me. Right. So you step out of the cage and suddenly you spring up to your full 5 or 6 feet or whatever. And you're kind of dressed, and I don't know, how would you look? He's kind of dark-haired, lean and lithe.
Yeah, leather armor, dyed black and dark green, kind of like patchy. Hooded cloak, dark green and mottled. Like a backpack and basic stuff. A couple weapons, items.
So they're just putting the body in the portable hole
for the moment. Was there anything else to find here, going through the books and papers and stuff that were around, or just the treasure?
Nothing else, just the treasure. All his little quirks and little stuff. There's actually a lot of nice little features and little letter openers and stuff, and this big hookah pipe. You might want to stick that in your portable hole. That fit in there.
We'll make it fit.
It's worth like 10,000 gold pieces. It's a work of blown glass art.
Oh, the hookah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make a nice addition to the bird, the groups, the Eerie.
Okay, I'm just punching some XP up here, guys and gents. So now you gotta let me know, do you guys want to leave the mountain, or you want to try this last section?
I'm up for trying it if you guys are.
Yeah, Like
I don't think we should leave these behind for some on the other side to try and get.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Darren, can you
Mhm.
help me just so I understand the likelihood that I might go rogue here? Help me understand how the ego thing works.
It's in DM guide. Basically, you added your stats, and then you roll 20, and you have the sword has its ego, and it rolls, and whoever gets highest wins the face off. Now I just realized you rolled a crit 1 there. I didn't realize that when you rolled, but it's water under the bridge because I was gonna. That's an automatic fail. You would have attacked Sprite.
Okay.
Oh, it's a serious weapon, and also when you killed,
So how do I fail?
you felt a surge of energy go into your system.
How do I fail? I'm just curious, so I understand.
Because it's higher than 19 right now because it did win domination. It has a slight bonus.
Okay.
How do you fail? You rolled really low. If you rolled low.
Yeah. So whoever gets the higher total score,
you have a good chance of fending it off. Actually, your stats, you were 33. Now I'm not telling you what its ego is, but you have a higher bonus than it does.
Do I roll? Is it rolled every round of combat, or is it one?
Depends.
Okay.
If it's hungry, look out.
Okay.
You've sated its thirst for now, but you can tell it wants more.
Yeah.
And time will pressure every day that goes by.
can we take a quick inventory of what was under the couch thingy there and see what we have?
Yeah,
You got it.
because we got 60,000 gold from that cache up there in the cigarette room.
Right.
Yeah, I've got that wrote down. Yeah, from the other room.
Okay, I'm just tallying up some stuff from the previous room, and then you also have freed Brad. So Brad, you don't get any of these XP.
No, I haven't been here, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So their party gets 222,000 divided by 5 with Sprite.
So 44400 each.
44,400.
Yep.
Okay, so there's
Is
some XP.
And is that
Okay.
with all the loot under the divan?
Now, unfortunately, Boudica, you do not get that.
That's fine. It's understandable.
So it's divided by 4. So you guys get a bit more.
Yeah, divided by 4 is 55,500 each.
Right. And that thing was an ogre mage. Quite a powerful little
So
punch.
what power was it using to look like a halfling?
Polymorph self.
Okay.
And that means
I was
it
just
truly
wondering.
turns into a halfling. Like, it's not an illusion. You see a
I was
halfling.
wondering if it was actually the wizard himself or something. But
No, you don't think so. Didn't seem like a mage. He had a lot of powerful effects. This ogre mages have some punch. They got the charm ability, and they got that cone of cold. It's an 8x8 hit die cone of cold. So I'm gonna take a bio, everybody. I'm gonna grab a drink and let's move on. Now we got the body bundled up. We got all the treasure put away. Oh, you got a suit of plate mail.
Yeah, so what's the rest of the treasure there?
It's elven-sized plate mail,
oh wow.
and it's very nice. Looks like elven make and everything. I don't know if you can
Any
identify
of you
it.
elves want this plate mail?
Well, Boudica's down.
But again, no, it's too heavy for me.
Oh, it's too heavy. Yeah, he's a magic user thief.
The thing about this, a +1 doesn't really help me. It's not better than a +4.
Well, you don't know what the plate mail is, so
Oh, okay.
you just know it's magical. It's nice. It's very nice. All right.
Yeah.
Very light. And there was also the cage, and then there was also what else? Oh yeah, there was a potion. A potion of healing. You recognize that. And the scroll of clerical, there was a clerical scroll, you don't know what it is yet. And then there was also a total 4 pieces of jewelry worth 11,000 gold. There we go. Okay, and that's all the treasure that was in here.
So we had 60,000 from before, plus another 3,000, I think it was, for a random gem.
Random piece of jewelry.
Yeah, and then there's 4 pieces of jewelry worth 11,000.
It was 6,000 platinum pieces, so that's 30,000 gold.
60. It's 10 gold pieces
Yeah,
per
60.
platinum, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so 60,000.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna go hit the can 2 here real quick. I'll be back in a second.
Quick bite.
If you figure out what that money is, let me know when we get back for a divvy.
Okay, sounds good. I think it's 18,500 each between the 4 of us. But of course, we can give Boudica some if we resurrect her successfully. Because this is going to be touch and go for the last bit here. Maybe if we can, or I'll discuss it with everyone once I'm back.
Yeah, I thought that might actually be the wizard. But it didn't seem right that the climax to the whole deal would be a nice little halfling.
Yeah, the way he was a halfling and stuff, and he seems so pleasant, he's not very off-putting until you find out what the hell he is.
Yeah, somehow I've got to find a way to either get rid of this sword. I just don't like the unpredictability of this. If it taking over, or I have to find some way to manage, like, do I have to live on the outskirts of society to avoid cutting down someone in the streets?
Yeah, I think we need to find a way to store that somewhere safe.
Super powerful, but oh man.
He was saying that I felt like powerful after I used it. I'm wondering what that's about.
Yeah. Did we get a divvy on the gold piece value found there?
I think Jim said 18,000.
Okay, I'm just writing that down.
Boudica, named after the Celtic princess or queen.
You know, it's the eerie thing, one thing you noticed, Wyden, when you held that sword in your hand, was that you had this eerie sensation that you could actually feel people's heartbeats around you, and you could sense living beings
Okay.
And the sword is like,
Big guy's eye.
it's a black sword that shines like a piece of night sky filled with stars. And it's sheathed in a black scabbard decorated with pieces of cut obsidian. Now, on a killing stroke, when you killed that creature, you felt a surge of energy. And strength, vitality. It was crazy. Like, you were just like, whoa, that was awesome. And it gave you felt empowered, like you felt sort of temporarily healed. You get temporary hit points.
And you said something about it wasn't urging me to do more after I killed the creature.
No, and then you had a little standoff, and I saw the wrong dice roll there. I didn't realize you crit failed that. Like I said, you would have been attacking, probably.
Okay. So when I killed it, when I killed the ogre mage, was it the damage that killed it, or can I tell?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't like it failed a save throw and just died.
As far as you can tell. So we're kind of packed up and ready to go now, right?
Yeah, it kind of depends. I was gonna say to the other guys, I'm quite wounded, as well as I've used up a lot of my spells for the day. I don't know how beneficial it would be to resting a bit and then heading out, because I honestly have no idea if we can even save Boudica at this point. The only sort of save we might be able to do is if we encounter Kreptus after we get the final object, we might be able to strike a bargain with him, but at the same rate, if we fail, we might become guardians of this place.
Yeah, that might not be great either.
Well, and if I'm not just hacking and slashing at something, I don't know exactly what I can do either.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't rest in this dungeon.
No. Well, how many health potions do we have? Because I need one.
Well, we found one here.
All right, I'll slug it back. I think it's like 8-sided plus something.
And Sprite has 22 hit points left.
What was the one we were going towards? What was the why did we turn back from that door? You said we got somewhere and worked our way back. Why?
Because we were trying to get the green slime before the airy water spell ran out, and we couldn't find the green slime anymore.
Well, then we can't even really go forward without airy water.
Well, we know there's nothing there now because we already killed the trolls that were there.
Oh.
It just means, well, yeah, we still got to jump that gap.
How much does a health potion do?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. I guess
I have one extra healing potion left. Sprite.
I mean, yeah, I can't do more of my psionics, I don't think, today on myself, so I can't heal myself any further.
I've got 2 potions, regular potions of healing if you need one.
Sprite could use one. He doesn't want to use the extra healing. He could give that to anyone need it.
I got 17 hit points out of 43.
You can have it. Sure. Then I'll have one left.
Jim,
all right, I'll give you an extra healing potion, Jim. So you get...
2d4. Dang.
Yeah, let's roll another d4 on that thing.
Not great.
Yeah.
And he gives you extra healing potion.
How much does that do?
That's like 4 4 plus. How's that working? 4 plus 4?
Heal
Or 3 8.
As long as no one else needs it.
Zhang's okay at the moment.
Let's go 3 8 for now, Jim. I can't remember extra healing potion. It does.
3 plus 3. I have it wrote down.
Oh, yeah, 3d8 plus 3? Okay.
3d8 plus 3. Or 3d8 plus 6. Give me 1 second, I gotta scroll down to it.
Okay, so that should help.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3d8 plus 6.
Oh,
So
okay.
3 more on top of that.
Yeah.
So Sprite will have to be careful. And we'll head out then. I guess we'll go back into the room, and now we have to get out of this room.
What spells do you have left, Jim?
Checking. I've got a couple sleeps, hold portal, affect normal fires, web, detect evil, flaming sphere, hold person, tongues, and minor globe of invulnerability. I get another one of those.
Hmm.
What was the third item?
It was called Wave. We had Wave, Whelm, and Black Razor.
Mhm.
We found 2 of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how are we going to get out of this room?
Yeah, we got to get back up them terraces with the sea lions still in there.
I have a fly spell.
Can you fly us all out here?
I think it's just one person. Yeah, just whatever creature is touched.
I see.
So myself, or one person anyway.
You
What's
happen to
the,
have any rope, hey?
So you can cast that. You can limp them up, like carry them up one at a time.
Yeah, it lasts 1 turn per level, so it's like 6 turns.
So you guys fly up. He carries you guys awkwardly up, and you guys head into the northern hallway. And Gunthar's there, and he's like, "Oh,
Another 6 turns.
oh wow!" And he's like, "Not much has happened."
We had lots of unfriendly excitement down there, but let's continue. Let's talk for another time.
Yeah, Bodica's frozen solid. I'll inform him as we move down the hall.
You have that for 1 turn per level?
Yeah, because it's flat for 12 turns because it's 1 turn per level plus 1 die 6 turns.
So that's almost 2 hours.
So I rolled a 6. Yeah.
So that could help us cross that slippery room real quick too.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, with fly spell, you have to be in constant motion. Isn't it a bit tricky? You can't fly down hallways, or how does that work?
I don't think so. Let me see. I got the description here.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if that's possible to fly down hallways and stuff. But if you can go real slow,
Yeah, it doesn't really say that much about it. It just says the spell enables a magic user to bestow the power of flight.
hey, there's number 9.
Power yeah.
He looks up.
Affected is able to move vertically and or horizontally at a rate of 12 movement. Half that if ascending, twice that if descending. Exaggeration, That's all it really says.
Oh, so it's like perfect mobility. You can go straight up or straight down.
Or you can do whatever, I guess. Yeah,
So
like
you guys
fly.
get back to this room where the hallway is with the magnetic plates. Now, how are we going to get by this?
How'd we get through before?
You cast Cone of Cold.
Froze the magnets.
But now did they heat up?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Did those magnet things make a saving throw versus the cold? Maybe
yeah. It says in the module that Cone of Cold will affect it for something like 5 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
And then it melts. So you guys are here now, and you're like, drat. The cat's on your shoulder, I guess.
Yeah.
It stinks, and there's a bunch of dead ghoul corpses.
I don't have much metal, but I do have weapons.
And it's still water. It's a foot of water now again, remember? So it's slippery. You're down to 2/3 of normal movement.
Question: if we took the metal off and put them in your hole, or if failing that, into a bag and dragged them through the water, Would that keep them cool enough to stop burning through the bed?
I was wondering when you guys were going to throw all your shit in the portable hole.
Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah. Oh.
Move the corpse to the side.
Ah.
Pile everything in there. Takes you guys quite a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't have much metal. Just some throwing daggers, a sword.
No creatures show up or anything. And you guys strip down and take off all your gear, every piece of metal.
Rings and everything, because anything's
Everything.
gonna burn you.
So you guys sure you want to do this, I guess, because you don't have much choice, I suppose, at the moment.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And it works, and it takes you guys a good 10 minutes. And unfortunately, Wyden doesn't want to let go of his sword.
Oh.
Well, there's a good chance that if it's magical, maybe it won't affect him, or Wyden, you might just have to.
It's an artifact.
Maybe.
Well, he could try. Actually, Wyden, you could try. Put the sword down.
Okay.
Make a roll. But you'd sure want to pick it up again. So roll 20-sided. Oh, yeah, okay. 11. So that's a pretty good roll. Like, actually, because, like I said, it has a better bonus than you. So it kind of howls a bit in anger, and you take the sword off and then with its sheath and you put it in the portable hole, and you suddenly feel quite a lot better. And when the portable hole's shut, you feel quite like you feel like, oh, I don't want to open that portable hole up again. You probably have to make another roll. See if you can resist taking it. Because you feel right now, if the portable hole stays closed, you're okay.
Does
you miss the energy though, and the awesome feeling it gave you.
And you dropped your other sword unless somebody picked it up.
okay? Is it
Yes,
still
you asked
talking
somebody
me,
to
or is
take
it
it.
quiet while it's in the portable hole?
Okay, so you guys head off.
Okay.
And it works. I don't know when you guys are going to figure that one out. But it takes time, and then you get to the other side, you have to put your armor back on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that takes another 10 minutes. And you guys are all slimy and soggy, and nothing shows up, and and you guys are geared up again and ready to rock. You guys find that you jump across or get across that portal, and you get back to the area where you first had the 3 ways encountered. And normally it goes this direction is where that door is. It's way up here.
Avatar.
Yep.
Yeah, you need an avatar. So you were a thief, dude?
Yeah. Thief magic user. Got some good spells here too. I got haste too. That's a nice spell.
Well, for now, I might have to give you something. And you're an elf or half elf?
Elf. High elf. Snooty.
Nice.
Or just really stoned. High elf. I'll put a high in quotes.
What's your primary weapon?
I'd say falchion and bow are my main 2 weapons. I got throwing daggers. I made my own composite short bow, so it's kind of customized. I've got that Bowyer, Fletcher, or whatever skill.
Nice. Whoa.
Looks real nice. Yeah.
Give me a moment. I'll set this up.
Are you there, Darren?
Yeah, hold on one sec. I've just been getting him set up with a token.
Oh, and I'll have to get rid of a dude here too. He's still on the map. Andrew's still there.
So I'm going to call out in my mind when you get a moment, Darren. Think about this. I'm going to call out in my mind to see if it answers back the sword.
No.
Does it hear my thoughts while it's in that hole?
No, you're cut off from it.
Yeah, it's like a separate plane, I think.
It's actually a smart thing to do. It's a good roll you made to put it in there.
Okay.
Hey, Brad, here's your character, Q-esque for now.
I'm going to tell Leto to not let me have that sword back.
Okay, so now we have to make a roll because when you guys geared up again, you were exposed to it. Then all of a sudden it's like, hey. So you can make a roll, and you got pretty good chance of so you can leave it in there.
And there's probably no way that I can help him using ESP, right? Like I can't help give him more.
No, he just has to fight it. So make that 20-sided roll again with your 32 bonus.
Okay.
And odds are in your favor unless I roll pretty high. Okay, doesn't. No, so you quick close it, Leto, quick as you grab your gear and
yeah,
you grab your stuff and close it.
Yeah.
This is terrible timing, but I have to go out for dinner.
Okay. Well, if you want, guys, we could pause it here as well. But there's if you go right into the room, there's one more room. Yeah, but you got to go. You got to go, of course. Do you guys want to carry on? We could.
If there's only one room left, I'd say we could give her a good shot here, guys.
Yeah.
Still killed.
Gonna get you killed.
I've got 45 minutes.
Oh, do you too?
I know it's bad time. It's my brother's birthday. I gotta go.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
Of course. No, it's been pretty good. We've been going for a good 3 hours, over 3 hours. Well, we could leave the mountain. I mean, but then you can't really come back again. Or we could just stop it here if you guys want.
Yeah, it might be good just to stop here, and then next session we come back, finish up that room, and then
freeze everything at the moment. I sped things up there. I rolled a couple random. What's that? Sorry, what's that?
Oh.
What'd you say, Brad?
I said, there, did you have to say freeze?
Oh, damn, yeah. Too soon. Yeah, we'll just freeze. Everyone freeze. Oh, right. Damn, Heather.
Heather, I feel your pain.
Yeah, it sucks, but
And
it kind of is what it is.
So involved in everything. That's the hard part.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do, though. There is perhaps a chance.
Go for it yet, though. You know, I was totally gone. At least they got your body. There's a chance they might do something yet. So.
Yeah,
That's true, but
Yeah.
Stiff upper lip and all that.
right on.
Yep.
All right, everybody. So we'll stop it here then, and we'll aim for. Well, we'll see how the next week goes. Things, a lot of parties and stuff going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was just wondering too, depending on how it goes, like after this next room, maybe we could use the rest of the session to talk about more of what we're doing in Hamlet and everything while we got the time off.
yeah, there is a few things going on. I do have a little side adventure planned for some low-level characters, some apprentices and such. I was going to see if you wanted.
For a barbarian for our next low one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They're hard to play though, because mages, they just hate magic.
Yeah.
Such a pain. But you have to have a special thing for whatever. But no, that was a lot of fun, guys. That was sorry, Heather.
It's tough.
It happens. It's
That was
okay.
That was a toughie. That was the guy guarding Black Razor. He was arguably the toughest guy in this module.
Yeah, those.
Well, it's hard
abilities.
because you know if he looked evil when you first walked in, you know you can kind of surge him, but you had to do this, play this game with him for a while.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Okay. But we
He
still
knows
have a
he's gonna
chance.
attack you.
Well, no, it was interesting. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.